Bang.
Hi, I'm Stained Haynes, he's Munoxxus, and we're here streaming
Have
him
you not
about
learned
to
your
serve
lesson
us some gin and cokes.
about audio and audio not working?
And is the audio not working? Evidently the audio is not working.
I didn't say it's not working. I'm just saying we have a track record of the audio deciding to crap out as soon as we start.
Okay, so hopefully someone in...
Oh, Kool-Aid can hear you.
Thank you.
And does it sound good? That's the most important part.
Not Kool-Aid, buenas noches. Gracias.
Does it sound good? Well, why do you look like that? That's new.
Over where?
Well, this little... I don't like that.
Don't like what?
The stream preview. I'm not a fan.
Oh. So no, this is blasphemy. We're seeing into the future, and we shouldn't be taking a glimpse into such things.
Yeah, I can turn it up.
Is there a way to block that out?
I don't know, maybe. But that's because I think it updated.
It's like a bizarre instant replay of everything we say and do. Do.
Don't look at it.
Because wait. There it goes. See?
Good. As long as it sounds great. They don't actually mic up. So, the lateness, kind of, we're not beholden to anyone's schedule. You can squeeze your own line, sir. Was because we were on a podcast with a friend of ours.
The Mycenial Man?
And then after that podcast ended, we were like, fuck, we have to go and get drinks and take a break and use the bathroom.
And we're wondering if the microphone picks up the rain outside.
It probably does. It's actually really bad outside.
Wow.
So, you know.
So.
Also, this can go by you.
So thank you, ladies and jerks, for dropping on by. Thank you. Hold on, give me 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
You see?
I'll throw some ice in that. She does not seem cold.
Gracias por tu consideración. Y la gente que está mirando aquí hoy noche, gracias. Last week we had streamed on a Wednesday because on that Saturday it was Munoxxus' birthday.
It is Seagram's gin. Because apparently, I wanted to drink gin. And apparently, gin and Coke is a thing. Which I don't know if I believe that, but I'll take it.
I mean, I showed him results on a... Where is the garbage? Excuse me.
It's down there.
I showed him results on the phone of gin and Coke, and we deduced that it was a recipe, although he decided to take not exactly a shortcut, but a fantastic cut through. He just did away with all the nonsense. Not until later, Munoxxus knows what he's doing.
Let me try and fix that preview real quick. It's bothering me.
And finally, the preview had finished gnawing away at the inside of his mind, slowly clawing, like, up within the recesses onto the roof of his skull.
It bothered me.
You see.
Gin monster? Fuck out of here.
Oh man, not Kool-Aid, just like drinking gin and Monster and going up and down and forcing the law of Florida in where everything must enter PvP at least once every 24-hour period.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Right? No more of that weird video preview that we don't need.
I would like to picture not Kool-Aider, just dressed in like
Cheers.
torn overalls and barefoot in a nightclub with like a 9.5 on both of the sides. Just covered in the blood of 4 different kinds of animals.
Oh boy. I just realized.
None of them even being human.
I have things in the window, and it's pouring out.
Aha. Hey, can you pick up on the rain? Do you hear the rain that's going on outside?
I hope you got that.
Are they safe? They're his shoes.
Oh no, they're gonna get wet. I didn't even think about it, but it's not a big deal. I have plenty of shoes.
Did you go running yesterday or today?
Today.
Aha. You see, the pitfalls of staying fit. Before you know it, you're going to be spending extra on laundry because you have to change out the clothing you had exercised in. It is one of the pitfalls of staying fit. It's one of the things not too many people want to discuss these days. But that's neither on them. You just have to worry about you. So, he had decided to make this on stream, and honestly, like, I mean, it's not like fancy pants mask painting like earlier. I mean, eventually we're just going to run out of limes, and then before you know it, we're going to be yelling about the Nixon administration.
We're not gonna run out of limes. I got plenty of limes. There's more than enough of everything.
Deal.
To be fair. But yeah, back on a Wednesday. For the fuck of it, I guess. Mostly because there was the podcast with Green, which we'll link that at some point in the next couple of days, probably. Or if you want more of us talking about shit randomly, tune into that. Among other people's things, there's other stuff on that man's channel, which is all pretty solid stuff.
When it goes live, we'll give you a link. All right, ladies and jerks.
There will be man on the street stuff in the near future. Days like today, where it's fucking pouring, not an option. Unless you want to get soaked out there.
Well, I mean, I am under the idea that anyone walking about in the rain wouldn't want to stand in the rain and talk to some prick like me in a mask.
Unless you give them an umbrella.
Well, I mean, I would need an umbrella big enough for two.
I have those. I'm more concerned about cameramen and the camera equipment.
Then you need two umbrellas.
Well, myself, him, and the equipment.
We'd need four umbrellas.
We would need four umbrellas.
Yeah.
Or a location under a tree.
Just handing out. You have a moment to talk about freedom?
Yeah. But anyway, if not mistaken, you want to hear about my birthday stuff.
I would love to hear about it.
And Jet, you're kind of along for the ride because Haynes wants to hear about my birthday weekend thing, which we have not talked about. And you're just going to kind of have to... Okay, so, Wednesday, we hang out. St. Patrick's Day, March 20th, blah, 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 right? So Thursday is when everything kind of kicks off, because from that point forward, it was just people going, hey, you got to come hang out with me, your birthday, and I had already plans for my actual day of birthday, so it was just, you're hanging out with me. So Thursday, I meet up with some buddies of mine, and we head over into
That's
Flushing.
right, not cool later.
Damn right. So we head over to Flushing, where we go to this place called, I believe it was called Kiyu Ramen, some shit like that. Where I tried omu rice for the first time.
What was it like?
It was fantastic. I didn't know that was a dish, but also I'm pretty keen to fried rice, which is it's just fucking rice with goodies in it and then egg on top, and then I put some curry sauce on it, so that was pretty good. Anyway, then we go to this place called Anime Castle. We bullshit. We get this card game. I don't know if you're keen to manga and all that stuff, but My Hero Academia. It's a fucking thing.
I was waiting for it, not cool later. I was waiting for it. Thank you. Yo, one of these days, he's gonna be in like fucking Carnegie Hall, all right? And like he's gonna show up, and there's gonna be like people in like fucking tuxedos, like white gloves, and they're like he's gonna just and then everyone gets quiet, and he's quiet for like 4 minutes straight. So he just walks to the center of the stage, all right? And everyone just kind of like quietly, and like a mic.
Oh, it drops down.
And like, you know, the
Yeah.
We'd see. And everyone, like, they've just witnessed, like, the birth and death of cinema at the same time. It was just, and just...
Yeah, good call. Thanks, Kool-Aid. Anyway, so... And we played a card game, and we drank some spike seltzers, and we hung out. Nothing crazy. Right? Friday rolls around. Now this is...
Right.
So this whole weekend was shared birthdays.
Right.
So Friday, I don't know if you've ever heard of like aerial yoga, but like it's the yoga where they have like the fucking cloth attached to, in this case it was a pulley system, but sometimes it's the ceiling and you're kind of hanging from cloths and doing poses and all this kinds of shit.
I've never...
It's a thing. It's just like acrobatics, but you're using cloth to control the movement of it and like hanging from things and doing whatever. So I went and did that. That was pretty fun. Not gonna lie, I got pictures of that shit.
All right.
Hanging around.
Listen, the important thing is that you had fun.
It was far more physically exhausting than I thought it was going to be, and the lady who taught it was super nice about it and was chill. By the way, bunch of aerial bullshit. Yeah, hanging with the fucking cloths and twirling and doing all these poses and whatnot. It was cool. And from there, went back, got some drinks, and went to this place called Beetle House, which you may have heard of. No, that wasn't until later. Beetle House, which is a Tim Burton themed bar and restaurant. where the food was mediocre and the drinks were mediocre, but the entertainment was spot on and the aesthetic was great. Because the entire place had great fucking like mood lighting and models of things, and there were like original cells from the the Beetlejuice cartoon.
Right.
There were cells from that like up on the walls.
That's kind of dope.
And there was some asshole that was dressed as the Mad Hatter going around acting like a crazy person, who was mildly entertaining, although slightly erotic and hitting on me a lot.
Of course.
So that got weird. I didn't mind though. Because he was also hitting on some bitches that, like, I walked by and I was like, what's up? And he was like, oh, this handsome gentleman. And I was like, thanks, Hatter. Like, I appreciate it.
Even Hatter, who's all like, anything that moves, baby, is like preying on Munoxxus when he's trying to mind his own business on his birthday.
He can't bother. It wasn't my birthday. He can't bother us, though. And then there was a guy in a Jack Skellington getup, but he was, like, really on point. Really on point. Voice and everything. Super active, animated, super friendly. So that was half of the night, was just like, let's drink, and Jack's back. Hey, Jack, what's going on? And like, I'm trying to fuck with both of them, like making really. Me and Jack kept having these really weird engagements where he was making jokes, something along the lines of,
"How you doing, Jack?"
Well, just I don't really know. Oh, it's someone's birthday today. I don't really know much about birthdays, being dead and all. And I was like, well, Jack, I mean, does it really matter whether or not you celebrate birthdays? It's kind of just part of the package. We're all going to die someday. And he's like, oh, this guy's getting too much into it. And I was like, no, I'm trying to talk to a dead man here.
He's getting too much into it. I, mock Jack Skellington, is saying he's getting too much into it.
Well, I was just bullshitting with Jack.
Starts off as bullshitting. It ends with a Jack Skellington cosplayer having an existential breakdown.
It ends with Jack Skellington cosplayer coming back to our table more times than not to hang out and talk shit. So that was that.
All right.
Because I was just being entertaining. Mad Hatter was just being pervy. He kept coming back because he wanted the dick. I appreciate the flattery. I wasn't into it. Good Mad Hatter. Just, there were 5 other people with us. Hit on them.
Why?
Hit on them.
You could and you should.
Yeah, you should. One of the guys at the table was gay. Hit on him. He might be into it. Like, outwardly gay.
So this is day 2 of the birthday bonanza.
I ain't even done yet.
Oh, this is still day 1.
We leave. No, this is day 2, but day 2 is not over.
Okay.
So we leave.
Hang on. So, not cool later? You got it, bud. Thanks, man. Not cool later, keeping it down. Listen, I really appreciate you because you had me haunting fucking Twitch chat like some fucking vulture. And now finally there is something that resembles peace. There is resolve. There's no such thing as closure, but we got that far. So, it was invested after the Super Bowl halftime show at Creed. True story. All right.
So, we leave Beetle House, and the plan was find a bar.
Right.
Friday night, find a bar that isn't
what time?
taking... Reservation was at 6. We were there for about 2.5 hours. It has to be around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 o'clock, Friday night, find a bar that's not packed or it's not only doing only reservations because everyone's doing only reservations. Long story short, that shit did not fucking happen. Every bar was packed. No one took reservations. Some random homeless person tried to walk by us and they had like a thing of food. And as we walked by, they threw it on the floor and went, "You bumped me," and knocked my food out of my hand. And we were like, nah, let's go. Come on. And then like 2 blocks away, when we were going to another bar that was also not letting us in, we saw them on the corner, like with the repacked food in the container, looking for someone to bump into. And we were like, thought you got us, but they didn't. So that didn't happen. So a friend of ours that we were with was just like, let's just go back to Queens and go to our apartment.
Right.
But you can just drink alcohol and hang out there. So we hung out on they have an apartment where they have 2 different like outside porches, like one on the front, one on the back, on the 2nd floor. Nice. It was great. Like the patio's in the front and back, with the back one super weird because it's like in the middle of an apartment complex. It's almost like a tunnel of just like indoor patio setups. Either way, we hang out, we drink a bunch, we smoke, and then eventually that's when I head back to the house, and that's when I got it in.
Okay.
That's that. Next day, I was supposed to go fishing, but I was shit-faced hungover and was like, I'm not getting the fuck up. No shot in hell. So we had a late morning, and...
So first he uses that woman as a prophylactic to have make love to another woman, and then that's when the day begins.
So now that we're up late, and there's no chance of going out and doing morning things... we just decided to head back into Queens because we're going to meet up with Queens shithead friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we get brunch at this place called Mom's, which if you haven't been, I highly recommend. There's a 45-minute wait, so let's just grab some fucking drink and go hang out in 30-30.
Describe Mom's.
Mom's is designed to look like an old-fashioned eatery. I don't know the exact era they're going for, but shitty tiled walls and like crappy pictures on the wall and a flower aesthetic and like old diner, maybe 50s, possibly 60s.
Right.
However, the diner section, which usually would have the coffee machines and the bubbly waitress, is replaced with hipsters and alcohol instead.
Okay.
And they make mean fucking food. I went in with no expectations. Again, got a drink, went to the 30-30 park, hung out and drank booze and played with a dog, and then laughed at children. Because children are children, they do dumb things. Went to this fucking mom spot, and then got a bunch of mixed drinks and some slamming food. It was like one of the things we got was French fries with gravy and pickled onions with melted mozzarella and chives. It was fucking phenomenal. It was amazing.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we did that. And then the plan was to go meet other people. But that shit didn't pan out because people were not ready. So I came home, I changed, and I hung out by the basketball courts in Astoria Park and drank a bunch of whiskey. By the time people actually got ready to come and hang out, I was already pretty trashed. But we're going to a restaurant now, and with this place called Casa Enrique, I think it was. Some Spanish place over in Long Island City. Mm-hmm. Someone threw a hissy fit and bailed the fuck out, and I was like, all right, whatever, not going to ruin the night. Had some banging ass Spanish food. Really good tacos.
From Spain?
I'm not sure where exactly.
Kind of, okay, Spanish as in like Latino? You're going to have to specify. Is it like a Mexican? Colombian? If it's tacos, it's got to be Mexican.
I would have. I mean, I don't make that assumption because everyone does fucking like little mini tacos now and tries to make them special.
There's all right, but I mean, you would be hard pressed to find like Ecuadorian tacos or Colombian tacos.
I would assume probably Mexican.
His tacos are Mexican,
but
it's
they
not
had
racist to say.
They had other things.
I mean,
I'm just saying there was a plethora of things from different backgrounds, so I imagine it was mixed.
Okay.
All right. Point
Did
is,
they have empanadas?
They did.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, it's kind of tricky. I'm not sure.
Right. It's Latino. Okay, fine.
That's
Spanish.
I don't know what to fucking nail it down as.
Even though, like, cuisine from Spain, you know what that is too? Spanish.
I get that, but that's...
It's the other kind of Spanish, Munoxxus says now.
Generalizing it, because there were multiple things where I was confused and going, I don't know what kind of cuisine this is, other than it is definitely of Hispanic origins, and there's too many things to choose from.
Okay.
To the point where I was like, I'm not even picking what I'm ordering. I like all of these things. And my boy who pulled up was like, I'm just going to order a bunch of appetizers, and we're just going to get drinks, and we're going to chill. It was great.
Okay.
Great tacos. The chips were fantastic. We didn't try any of the empanadas or anything like that. Wasn't on the deal. I got a steak. It was an amazing steak.
Wow. A Latin American steak.
And whatever the bean side thing. I don't like beans often.
Well, that's not uncommon because steak, well, a reoccurring theme in some Latin American countries and even in the Caribbean is because, like, breakfast was supposed to be this thing that, like, okay, now you have to go work in the field for 10 hours or more. All right. So, like, it would not be uncommon for, comida campesino, like countryside food, where it would be like, okay, so, like, here's rice and eggs and steak and avocado and beans, and, like, that's breakfast. And then you come back when the sun comes down.
It was basically a steak with, like, it wasn't beans, because it was definitely like a...
Hispaniola style. Mr. Not Kool-Aid or cultured man taking a break from putting his feet up on the ottoman with a little fez and taking a puff from his pipe while reading Melville and going... Hispaniola style. Tacos del Madre de Jesus Gracia Guadalupe. And then he resumes, you know. And in the background, it's Vivaldi, and it's like...
Don't give that man too much credit.
Oh,
he's from Florida.
You're underestimating him.
Florida. I'm allowed to make that assumption until proven wrong. Much like people can look at New Yorkers and be like, nah, he's a piece of shit street kid, and you're probably right, but until I prove you wrong. Mm-hmm. I take it. I'm fine with it. It's okay.
He's got no qualms, ladies and jerks.
Prove me wrong, and I will eat my words, no problem. So
question, like, was it like a regular steak, a T-bone steak, a cut flank steak?
I think it was flank.
All right.
But whatever.
Was it? Let me guess. What did it taste like? Someone just rubbed sofrito all over it and grilled it. That's it.
Kind of, yeah.
You grill, but instead of like on a pan or a griddle, it was on a grill.
Yeah, grilled out. It was fantastic. I expected nothing more, and I got exactly what I wanted. It was great. And then, like, geladas are always just a good fucking drink, because why the fuck not? This is beer, salt, lime. This is delicious. It's great.
And then because you're all like beer, salt, lime, chips, beer, salt,
Yeah,
lime, chips,
just
beer,
go,
salt,
yeah.
lime, chips. Yeah.
Also-
and then you're like chips, chips, chips.
Some of the best, because all the everything was made in house. So we're talking a basket of chips, and as the chips come to the table, the chips are kind of steaming because they're hot. They just came out the oven, and they just got either fried or baked. And
Right.
you go to grab a fucking chip to put in your dip, and you're like, "How the chip is hot?" Because they were fresh made. And then, I mean, guac's hard to fuck up.
Drizzled with salt.
Fantastic. Everything made fresh and delicious. It also helps that, during a birthday weekend, I don't have to pay for everything.
Right.
So there's a lot of pricing. Mind you, as a birthday gift, I got multiple bottles of whiskey.
Really?
Because everyone I know goes, what do we buy Munoxxus for his birthday? And they all go, whiskey. Which played out well, because we drank multiple bottles of whiskey.
So if there's anyone from Japan watching or listening, hi, I'm Stan Haynes, he's Munoxxus, and if you want to send us anything, whiskey in Japan is a thing, and we're not
It's
going to
good
contend with
whiskey,
that.
yeah.
Now, granted, whiskey, I'm not going to say it's an anomaly, but Japan is best known for sake. However, anyone in Japan watching, if you want to get Munoxxus something, you send them whiskey. Anything and everything else, you can just send it to me. All right?
Man, someone was gonna buy me. There's this. I forgot the name of it. I don't want to even try to pronounce the name and bastardize it because it's really fucking good.
Send me cigarettes and Japanese junk food. All right.
But it was like $180 bottle, and that was about to be purchased, and I was like, please don't. Because if you buy that, and I've already been drinking, we're going to end up drinking this nice bottle of Japanese whiskey, just chugging it while we're walking around.
Out of spite.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. So I was just, don't buy that nice bottle of whiskey. Buy something cheaper because we're going to drink it all today. And we did. We drank all of it. Because after we left Casa Enrique, the Pepsi sign in the pier was in walking distance. And I was fucking hang out by the water and drink. Fuck yeah! Drinking and just bullshitting, Pepsi side. So we're like, all right, where do we go now? We get a cab, we go back to Queens, we get some fucking beers at a local spot, we walk around, we just dick around. And that's when my boy gave me a gift. He gave me this bitch. Got me another mask because I'm into masks.
All right. You see that, ladies and jerks?
So that happens. We drink beers for a little while, and this is where I had mentioned earlier with the mask when I showed it to you. We end up, again, me and the lady from the previous night, whose birthday it was the previous night, because we have a shared birthday back-to-back. I go back to her place. We go to get in a cab. I'm wearing this instead of a medical mask, and the driver doesn't notice a damn thing, because you can't see through this. And I'm like drinking a beer and I'm sloppy. You sure you can put that beer away? Yeah, right. Open my backpack and put it in while we're driving.
I'm just looking for something in my backpack.
And the guy looks like he wants to throw me out of the cab. But I was in full-blown drunk birthday mode.
Sloppy Munoxxus.
So we get back to her place, and I went to this sex shop.
The adventures of Sloppy Munoxxus is like he walks into a brothel and berates every single woman who's just like working there, and then like one falls in love with him.
No. I don't berate sex workers, dude. That's not my thing. Let them do their job. It's not my business.
Oh, it says you. You
No.
have no idea.
I berate women who are too easy. And I berate men who are too easy. Don't get it twisted.
Touche.
All right, just don't be easy, and I got no problems with you. If someone walks up to you at a bar and is like, "Hey, baby," or "Hello, sir," I don't know what the fucking "Hey, baby" of women is. What's up, honey? I don't know. You want to play that game? Come back to me to my house. If you say yes without questioning it, you might as well be fucking the living embodiment of chlamydia. I don't care. Like you don't.
You're either.
Don't just say yes.
You might be a victim.
Don't just say yes. This is how you get your kidney stolen or your dick chopped off, or you end up in you end up on CSI. Just fucking play hard to get at least.
Listen, do you know their name?
Right? Me personally, I'm like, do you want to go get coffee next week, and then you can fuck me next week? But you have to commit to a week from now, and not in a drunken haze at a bar? Not my point. The point is we go back to her place. I had gone to a sex shop earlier in the week to pick up things that I wanted to use on people. And I ended up with this this gel bath thing, which, according to the instructions on it, you put it in a bathtub, and it just turns the bathtub into thick water. This is like gel-like.
Can you give me some gin?
Goop. You know what I mean?
Oh, so this guy's gonna be fucking on the inside of a waterbed. All right, I could picture that, I suppose.
You can Kool-Aid, or you can talk to him like... I'm not saying don't do it. Don't take my word as judgment. Here's the thing. When I say something, you're welcome to go against it.
Wait. Look at this fucking guy. I only listen to Baroque era classical things.
Yeah.
Which Vivaldi is. You're so right. You see, I called it with green. I called it with not Kool-Aid. Beppis. Venus. You mean talking to women like Andrew Dice Clay isn't the right way to go? Munoxxus. Listen, this is what Munoxxus does, all right? So,
he's going to get it wrong.
He matches with some woman on Tinder, and he's like, all right, so, like, how about I, take you out for the best pasta you've never had and you suck my dick? And, 9 times out of 10, they're like, okay, smiley face.
That's not how it goes.
In fact, he's just being humble.
Based on what I've already just explained to you about bar meetups, the reason why that shit doesn't work is because I go, how about you call me in a week and hang out with me for a day? And when you tell them, call me in a week and spend a day with me, their mind goes into sparks and gears grinding against themselves because all they wanted was a one-night stand. And
it blows a fuse.
You have to earn that shit. Fuck you.
It blows a gasket. That's what ends up happening.
So we run a bath and we pour the gel stuff in. We hop in the bath. That was interesting. I mean, no funny business in the bath. We just wanted to see what the gel water was like. And it was a mess, but it was fun. It was gel water. Mind you, there were still beers left over from the delis, drinking, gel water.
Basically, TLD, our birthday.
And then, strangely enough, one of the nights where I've had so much to drink where it's like, do we even do anything? And I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. I'm drunk and I'm tired and I can't do this right now. So the next day, her friend comes over, who she hasn't seen in a minute, and I had plans to go to this place. I don't know if I mentioned to you. There's the place where you get the pizza and the edibles and the smoking, and somehow they get away with it.
Right.
They're planning that, so now they have days they're doing stuff. And I've got this other friend of mine, another woman, who wants to go hiking. So we go hiking in Bear Mountain. And it was a great trip. I was hungover as all hell, to the point where every bit of light that shined in my eyes made me nauseous. And I was out on Bear Mountain, just trying to withhold throwing up.
This fucking guy.
Just dying. The drive there, the drive back. We get back to her place, and she's just like, "You right?" I'm like, "I'm good." She says, "You want a beer?" I was like, "Yes, please." I haven't eaten. I'm just hungover, dying in a chair after hiking. You want a beer? Yes. Anything. Beer made everything better. And we went and got Indian food, as per my request, and went back and watched a show called Afterlife. So Ricky Gervais? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Whatever. Show from him. Fantastic.
That's him.
And another one of those nights where and I'm like, You're like, shit, fuck off.
Munoxxus, he's just minding his business, and you hear make love to me, Munoxxus, and he's like, I'm just kind of tired. I mean, let me just put my head down and close my eyes for once after 48 hours of debauchery.
As far as birthdays go, typically my birthdays are drink, try, and get laid, drink, try, and get laid, drink, try, and get laid, drink, try, and get laid for days. This was drink, get laid, drink. Someone else is get laid, and I'm like, get away from me, I'm too drunk. Drink. Everything hurts.
So then, you wake up the next day.
Well, the next day was yesterday. And yesterday, I was home and decided I'm just going to not fuck with anything. Just going to stay in. I'm going to recover from drinking. I'm going to try not to have an existential breakdown. Recovering from my 30th.
And now you're here.
Now I'm here. So that was the birthday weekend. Condensed. Of course, there were moments that were, I'm leaving them out because they weren't of high importance, but that was the gist of it.
All right. Well, I was, because this jerk, as this whole thing unfolded, he had the phone off. And if memory serves me correctly, it was in a sack, right?
I didn't put it in a sack, only because on multiple occasions it was necessary either for directions or because people can't just fucking respond to a single message and leave it be. So what I had done was basically all of my accounts were just silenced, the phone itself was silenced, and it was in a bag. And when these people haven't shown up yet, where are they? Or like,
So you could not escape the phone.
because people suck. Although when I didn't have to, we need a direction somewhere. Do you have your phone? Yeah, you do it. That happened.
That's kind of.
But there was a moment of we have to get a cab, and no one's doing it.
Right.
So one time during that stretch, I pulled my phone out and got a cab because I wanted to get the fuck out.
Saving this low-key lazy bullshit.
And it was mostly on my actual birthday of just trying to coordinate with people to like where we should meet and when we should meet. And then later on, people being harumph about you're late. Fuck you. It's my birthday. I can be late if I want.
So, ladies and jerks, if you're just tuning in, Munoxxus's birthday was on the 20th, all right? So we streamed on a Wednesday as opposed to a Saturday. So now we're here, back on a Wednesday. And we'll be back on a Saturday. But just to let you know, it was this gentleman's birthday on the 20th, all right? So the next time, it is March 20th, which will be in what, 2022?
It should be a year.
Okay. So in
Less than now.
In 2022, March 20th, you have to wish Munoxxus a happy birthday, all right? And if you don't, please be prepared to tell us why you hate America or why you're comfortable with letting the terrorists win.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to. Although I will say, I wrote a very brief, which I'm sure you saw, a very brief thank you, whatever, and the whatnot on social media to people. Thanks for the messages. With the exception of there's a very few people who directly went out of their way to message me directly.
Right.
So that was a thing. Hold on, let me just bullshit on Twitter real quick. Sorry, everybody.
Oh no, hey, listen, if he's let me just see something very quickly.
So, in case you're one of the people either hanging out or watching this in the future,
things on the Twitter. There you go. Gracias.
Yeah. I you know what?
Does that show on the?
No, it's gonna be blurry. Whatever. Just fucking people can go on your Twitter and find you. I'm gonna fuck the camera up for it. Either way, funny enough, I had more love from the shithead internet people who have come to be part of the Twitter /718TV/Munoxxus whatever community that's being built, however you want to call it. I got more love. We're talking about waking up and seeing like there's 28 notifications on Twitter. And I was like, I'm not looking at these. And that's just like notifications, not private messages. And that was the morning of just fucking. No, I'm not doing that.
And then it kept going.
Oh yeah, fucking Kool-Aider. My God, did I show you what Kool-Aider sent me? I don't think I did. Oh my God, Kool-Aider went pretty fucking ham, and it was great. So that's what I mean. Like there were things that didn't even count towards the Twitter allotted. That's Kool-Aider's thing.
That is the best thing in the world since the dawn of time.
Woo, editor.
Okay, I am neither.
Kool-Aider went mad hard.
Man,
like, honestly,
Kool-Aider cut a fucking promo on Munoxxus's birthday. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, of all the things that I showed to people,
that should be in a museum, dude. Like, I mean that without a hint of irony or insincerity.
Well, I mean this too. Getting all the Twitter love was phenomenal. It was great. I didn't want to individually go through and say things, so I was like, I'm going to thank in general. Again, unless the people that were like private messaging me, whatever. I had to show Kool-Aider's thing to people. Just because I was like, oh yeah, people on Twitter, happy birthday. And it's like, oh, that's nice. I was like, oh, but then there's this one guy. And it's like, look at this shit. Look at this. This is above and beyond.
Do you know who or what you're dealing with here?
This is exceptional.
Listen. Kool-Aider.
I also had to explain to more than one person. Like, oh, check this out.
Not Kool-Aider, excuse me.
Check out this not Kool-Aider guy's thing. And someone's like, is that the one that wants to wrestle you? Yeah, that's that guy.
As a matter of fact, no, I should retweet that.
Yes,
ladies and jerks.
It's that one.
Ask Munoxxus why he won't wrestle Kool-Aider. Not Kool-Aider, excuse me. Listen, not Kool-Aider. This is getting very difficult because on Twitter, come on, you know the semantics of your name. What shall we call you? Not Kool-Aider, you jerk.
We'll just call him not Kool-Aider.
Fine, not Kool-Aider.
Not Kool-Aider works just fine. It's
So
not really complicated.
ask Munoxxus why he won't wrestle not Kool-Aid.
I've already explained why I'm not going to wrestle not Kool-Aid. I was Kool-Aider until I got banned.
He's just Kool-Aider, but like this. Hello, I'm not Kool-Aider.
It's Kool-Aider with a mustache.
Hello, I'm not Kool-Aider.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Point is, yes, so many birthday wishes, and I love it.
For spamming Dick ASCIIR in the Bully Hunters channel. Oh, the Bully Hunters! Remember the Bully Hunters?
I remember when the Bully Hunters ate themselves alive, and it turned out they were fake.
That was such a weird inception collapse in real time in the less of 24 hours.
Well, it was one of those things where it popped up, and I went, "No, this is bullshit," and then jump forward to a day or two, and now this is bullshit was right. It was just bullshit. It was a circle jerk of people acting like they're tough. It was people who were internet tough lords trying to become realized tough lords, but they were never tough lords to begin with.
It was such a weird... Alright, for the ladies and jerks watching at home that aren't familiar with the Bully Hunters...
Have fun explaining that shit.
It was a very strange astroturfed phenomenon that was trying to present... women getting harassed while playing a game, and then they're gonna call the Bully Hunters, and then the Bully Hunter joins the server and defeats the guy bullying this crybaby woman that called in the Bully Hunters. All right,
except a lot of it was staged,
and it was all staged, and it was just like a cheap roundabout way because to market the headphones that everyone was wearing on the set, and it turns out the host said some problematic things because she was all like, you shouldn't have to stand up to like bigotry and racism and homophobia. And she had said things on streams that, Mr. Medicare at the time had like just clipped endlessly of like, oh, you've said like those like 4 words you're not allowed to say on Twitter endlessly on stream. And you wrote it up as like, I'm bisexual, I'm allowed to say that.
I don't want that shit. I didn't get involved. I didn't care to get involved because of I called bullshit, and the next time I heard about it was the bullshit
Bully Hunters.
I just don't understand that entire concept.
Fair.
Anti-bullying on the internet for video games. Getting bullied in video games is kind of just like part and parcel.
That's kind of a rite of passage.
You have to get bullied a little bit. And there's a psychological reason why men who see women in video games go after them. It's ingrained to go after like weaker targets, culturally anyway, and like girl gamers is a thing that girl gamers perpetuate. For some reason, I don't like the language of "I'm a girl gamer" means you're different from them, but you want to be part of them, but you're different from them. You want to be part of the gamer community, but you're a girl gamer. Just call yourself a gamer, but you're a girl gamer.
But it's this very strange.
So of course we're gonna attack you.
It's a very.
I don't want to. Not me. I don't do that. I don't play the games like that.
It's a very strange underpinning of treat me like an object, but don't expect that you can treat me like an object. I have no other way to put it. So,
the first thing she did after the debacle was paint her tits on Twitch. I don't know who this person is, but I know titty streamers got like the axe.
Well now.
Did they not? Didn't titty streamers get the axe?
I think they're still there.
Well, in lesser, like, you can't just titty stream anymore. You can still have tits and stream, but you can't be a titty streamer.
I'm certain there are ways around it still.
Well, that's also because people will donate to anything with a vagine.
It is kind of like the fucking easy mode of the internet.
Kind of. Incels are both berated and attacked, but also monetized by the same people who berate and attack them.
But they are... Okay. Here's a conversation no one wants to have. Incels are one of the cornerstones of the economy because they allow... Like, listen, even as the economy is in a constant downward spiral, e-girls and women with OnlyFans make a pretty ludicrous living compared to anyone resembling holding a career. And that is because disposable income is now an incredible part of the modern day emerging economy that we find ourselves in. And you know what? A lot of simps. A lot of incels.
maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe my brain doesn't work properly. I'll accept that. Maybe it's the antisocial personality disorder that my therapist said I have. Maybe it's that.
According to this fucking guy.
According to a doctor. Antisocial personality disorder. Go fuck yourself.
Who wanted him to go on pills and put himself out?
Oh no, pills was definitely on the table early, and I was like, fuck you. I'm not doing that. Point is, why would I ever throw money at one of these people when the internet is full of other people who do that shit for free, and most of them are hotter? Or do weirder shit.
This is true.
And there's like a lot of it. You can't go on the internet and not find it. It's everywhere. And even if you want to go, a girl dancing with a TikTok on a basic level has titty girls.
50,000 views by default.
But you go onto someone's OnlyFans who goes, no, pay for it. But the second I pay, if I were to pay for it, because let's be fair, I have not yet paid for pornography in my life. I don't feel any kind of way about it, but I've had no reason to.
It's like, why bother, ladies and jerks?
But what do you gain? It's not like there's a difference there.
Well, it's just, I would argue, gated content.
Who is that? Is that John Woo?
That's what I think it is.
Sorry, John. The stream screen we have is a little low right now. Hello, we are doing fantastic.
What's good, John Woo? All right, so we're streaming on a Wednesday because earlier, last week, we had streamed on a Wednesday. That Wednesday was St. Patrick's Day because it was the birthday of Mr. Jerkface himself, Munoxxus, on the 20th. Last week. So we decided to stream again for a Wednesday, partially because he kind of, talked me into considering that the 9 to 5 is gone, and my grudge harbored against Tuesday might be an ill-gotten relic of the times of yore.
We also ended up being on a podcast with a friend of ours earlier today, so we were already here and bullshitting, and it was just, why not just turn the camera on and turn on Twitch and just fucking let it rock.
Because we can and we will, ladies and jerks, okay?
What do we have to lose?
So even though, we are streaming on Saturdays, Wednesdays, listen, even though, I don't know if again, no one has answered if the microphone has been picking up the rain. But the point is, streaming, listen, I'm trying to take a fucking break. I if I could just stay off of Twitter and then just show up on Twitch, I would and I could, but I can't. So
maybe one day. One day in the future, it's possible. If enough of the people in the world decide to go, hey, these guys got something going on, we'll see. We'll see. Listen, we made it to affiliate, and nothing's off the table.
Just forever leave my Twitter frozen in time, and the pinned tweet is like, hey, find us on Twitch.
Possibly. That's maybe down the line somewhere.
That's it. And that is the last thing we ever... Goodbye.
Saw a post today that OnlyFans girls are outsourcing their chat services to dudes to reply to the horny guys. So now it's become, hey, look at me, but now you're getting responded to by...
Can I get some lime? I want to get some lime.
Yeah, I got you. No, this lime's coming.
Yeah, you're goddamn right, John Woo. That is sad.
Well, John Woo, listen. Before you jumped in, we were just talking about the whole idea of, these people paying for these sexually explicit modeling, I guess is what they're calling now. They're basically sex workers, but they're just girls who take titty pictures. And I remember getting titty pictures from people being a thing that they do when they like you. Now they're selling them. It makes no sense to me because you can just get pictures of girls who are hotter or who have built up a career of being hot on the internet.
I can't split it apart.
That's fine. All right. And somehow... we ended up in this place where people are willing to throw all of their disposable income at titty streamers who now have OnlyFans. And there are girls making thousands of dollars and more.
But that is the exploitation of the parasocial relationship that is consuming media via Twitch. And it's like, oh, I'm painting, ha ha ha, I'm interacting with you, so you feel personally responsible for making this happen, then I mentioned you, and now you just give me $20. That's
Which is so weird. But like I said, antisocial personality disorder. If someone was to like point at me in a crowd and go, "Hey, you," I would be like, "Oh, fuck off! What do you want?"
Oh
from me?"
yeah. So something we had wanted to touch on earlier. We were on this podcast with. You could find him on Twitter as Mycenial Man. I just tweeted about him not too fucking long ago. But
Yes,
the point is, we were on his podcast and we had touched on like, listen, like, don't go to therapy, eat mushrooms, and think. Believe in yourself.
work out,
So, do 5 minutes of jumping jacks.
get drunk, do psychedelics.
Listen. So, can I trouble you for the gym?
No, you're cutting you off.
This fucking guy. Why has he got to be all fucking mean and gross like he's fucking barman and front doorsman at the same time?
Because I have brain problems. Don't you understand?
So, something we had wanted
It's
to
not
touch on.
my fault. I'm mean because my brain chemistry is fucked up.
Something I'd wanted to bring up earlier is how I'd went to therapy once upon a time because I had had a breakup that was it left me devastated. So I went to listen. Eventually, I was like tired, but tired in a way that sleep didn't fix. All right, so I had went to what I thought was a professional. So I went to a therapist, and it felt very strange to me because right off the bat, I got this feeling that like I'm not here to be your friend. I don't know how other people talk to you, but he was coming off like very friendly and like open, and I didn't give a shit about that because it was like I really don't care about this. Like I should be telling you why I'm here. I don't. And early on, he was very insistent on getting myself back out there and considering, prescription drugs, and telling me how it had a track record and it had helped people and yada yada yada, and the whole thing did not feel organic. I'm not saying all therapists are like this, but he had immediately offered this right off the bat, and I remember halfway into the 7th session. I had said some magnificently ugly and disgusting things to him, and then I got up and I walked out. And one thing that helped was exercise. So yeah, one thing, and it's kind of a joke, but I'm dead serious. Anyone who's watching right now, true or not, can you do 5 minutes of jumping jacks? Seriously, I know that sounds like,
Actual 5 minutes.
like without stopping. Most of you, in fact, like the strongest of you watching right now, if you were to do 5 minutes of jumping jacks, you would get to like the 2 hour, like the 2 minute mark, and then decide like, oh, I can't keep going. Jumping jacks. Seriously. I mean, like, if you're the kind who's doing push-ups and burpees and all those other things, yeah, you might be good. But like, imagine dudes who like bench twice their own weight, and then they got to do jumping jacks. That's not very fit, is it?
I mean, first off, not Kool-Aider. What does a handle of booze run in New York City? What kind of booze? Ooh, careful, you.
Oh, shit.
Need napkins.
You didn't see that.
I got
Excuse me.
you. Bumping yourself. There you go.
Thank you.
What kind of booze, Kool-Aider?
Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. You didn't see that.
Oh, they did. It's on camera.
It was an occupational hazard. Eofte, gracias por tu consideración. Mirando aquí, hoy noche.
Hello.
Twitch.tv/Munoxxus. It's this guy's channel.
This right here, what is this, a liter? This ran me $20, and then I had to pay some change because I wanted a bag to carry it, and we have that rule now over here, where a bag costs money.
Now, Eofte.
But like $20.
Eofte, you must understand that this gentleman is drinking Coke that is caffeine-free.
Diet caffeine-free.
And I am drinking Coca-Cola that is just the regular old-fashioned. So, because this man is a certified personal trainer.
I care about my abs.
So come summertime, because right now this is spring. So people are still either bundled up in winter clothing when the sun comes like first up, and then it's noon, and it's like 60-something degrees, and then the sun goes down, and then it's 40, when we're in this transitory like era of weather. And this guy, once it becomes summer, he's going to have abs. And, like, he's just going to go to the park nearby. And they're going to be, like, women sunbathing, women walking by on rollerblades, on their bike, doing exercises along the incline of the park. And he's just going to take his shirt off and take cheese and grate cheese on his abs and make Parmesan cheese right there. And, like, just get 27 phone numbers and 14 propositions.
You think I want park thoughts? I don't want park thoughts.
He thinks he's above park thoughts. All right.
I'm above all thoughts.
Munoxxus is all like, Thought Patrol begins up here, man. Caffeine, the great schism. Oh. You're not wrong.
First of all,
you're not wrong.
Woo, yes, bags cost money in some states. New York, here's the funny thing. New York decided to be like, we're going to get rid of plastic bags, and we're going to make you pay for bags if you don't want them. And then they charge 5 cents per bag, and no one gives a fuck, and we're just wasting paper.
Get him pictures of Spider-Man.
5 cents for a bag? Charge somebody like $1.50 for a bag and watch them be like, no, I'll carry that shit by hand.
Right.
Or they'll start actually bringing a bag with them. You charge 5 cents a bag, I walk in and go, oh, I was going to pay $20.33. Charge me $20.38 for the bag.
Heavens to Betsy. What's going to happen now?
You guys charge pennies on top of everything, so just throw 5 cents on there and take it out of this dollar. Don't give me the change back. Fuck off. I don't care. If 5 cents per bag doesn't fix the problem. Anyway, this is John Woo. This is calling on that. It's going to be swamp ass.
John Woo. John Woo is going to end up being like that 718 TV hood correspondent. Just watch. Like John Woo is unstoppable. You don't understand the things that John Woo gets himself into.
According to Mr. Not Kool-Aider down in Florida, it's swamp-ass weather. I would take hot over cold any of the week.
John Woo is all, I can't do shit. I can lift up power tools, splash zone.
That's because
and
spill, yeah.
And off like, gracias por tu consideración. Thank you for watching. Follow this man. It is the best stream you are not watching.
I feel like I want to pronounce it A of the H.
A of the H? I'm just going to call him Afte. Because that is what A-O-F-T
A of the H.
E-H. Afte.
Unless it stands for something, I'm going with A of the H.
I'm just going to call you Afte.
Also, as far as caffeine goes, the reason I keep caffeine out of my system after night is because
he wants all of the bitches in the summer.
Because I can't sleep at night if I drink caffeine.
So, okay, touche.
I'm up all night.
John Woo is all, oh yeah, bags cost money in other states. John Woo ain't wrong. John Woo, the 718 TV hood correspondent. Not Kool-Aid at all. There's going to be swamp-ass weather down here this week in low 90s. Man, like, not Kool-Aider is going to be, like, watching in the middle of July having a heat stroke. John Woo is all, he's already Adonis, and now he wants to be Atlas. Sheesh, this guy. You see, because he's always looking up, and he's always looking forward.
Everyone can have abs. It's just a matter of dedicating yourself to doing so.
Would you argue that abs are made in the kitchen?
100%.
Really?
Why do you think I was like, oh, we're going to drink more? I'm not drinking certain beers. I'll drink liquor. And then you went, okay, so how about gin and Coke? And I went and got diet caffeine-free Coke instead of drinking the regular Coke.
You see this guy?
And on days where I drink, do you think I eat? No.
So even if I were to order a pizza, you wouldn't eat?
I might have like a slice.
Is it? Well, oh, okay.
Don't order a whole pizza. Also, there's technically a pizza in the kitchen.
That's true. Okay, no, but this guy, look at him. Even though he had subjected himself into 3.5 days of like sloppy shower sex, and he's like, he shows up like beaten up, and then he has to speak for 4 hours on a goddamn podcast. And I was like, Munoxxus, can you just 3 hours? And then I'm like, Munoxxus, can I have a couple of minutes to myself? And he's like, no. And then he put up the fucking cameras and he set everything up, and he turned into like 3 people at once for just a brief moment. And it was just like, and then the Mission Impossible music played for just like 3 seconds. Yeah. And then we're here. So, this guy, like, you can't sleep on this guy, because much like George W. Bush, while you sleep, he destroys your world.
You want to hear something funny? I spent the entire birthday weekend binge drinking and eating in, take him out to take this person out to breakfast, and then this one goes to lunch, and then it's this person's birthday today, so we're gonna do brunch, drink brunch, drink dinner. My birthday, drink brunch, drink dinner. Blah blah blah. I lost 1 pound last week with the birthdays
Because he was all like,
because I'm attentive. No, because I'm attentive to what I'm eating. You can drink like a monster and eat out constantly. Be aware of what you're doing. No, activity has nothing to do with it. That's the whole point. You have to run hours.
this guy, Munoxxus is the number 3 cause of potty mouth black girls on a Friday night. You don't understand.
As someone who has taken the proper routes to become a trainer, working out helps a ton. A ton. I'm not saying don't. In fact, work out more. Exercise more. But the whole, like, abs are made in the kitchen is so fucking true, it's not even funny.
Really?
Because your body weight is almost entirely diet. If you want to... The equivalent of not eating 500 calories, which is the average for, like, weight loss. 500 calories under a day for a week is a pound of weight loss.
Okay.
In order to gain that running, we're talking about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour daily.
Mm.
How many people do you know that can run a 45-minute to an hour-long cardio session every single day?
Oh, okay.
Not many, right?
No.
And tell me how many people you can go, hey, just eat less.
Not gonna happen.
But what's easier? Running an hour every day? And we're not talking about, like, fatty jogging or walking. We're talking about, like, running an hour every day? Or cutting a portion of your meal during the day. What's easier?
Hang on. Twitch chat chimes in. So John Woo is all, this guy, what a champion. John Woo is trying to angle for the corner office of 718 TV as the hood correspondent. So
I'm getting ahead of you. I called it. Both frontiers are true. A of H was the intention.
You're not wrong. All right, so A of H?
A of the H.
A of the H. Okay, so A of the H, thank you for watching. I just wanted to listen. There's no such thing as closure in this life, all right? But there is resolve. We can end things, and sometimes there is like reprieve, reprisal, a couple of other things.
There's closure if you can accept the fact that eventually darkness will be the end.
A of the H.
And that is your closure.
So A of the H, I would like to ask you, why are you not following?
Yeah, click the follow button. It costs nothing. Do it. Click the follow button. It costs nothing. Do it.
Not Coolator chimes in with a great British pound. You can get more pounds at the currency exchange in Queens. Oh yes, Not Coolator is doing business with the Dominicans in Washington Heights so he could translate it into one of 2 Cuban currencies that are only available within the embassy in Queens. Not Coolator, no. Listen.
A of the H is doing their part.
A of the H.
See, it's free, and that's why we love follows.
Thank you for doing your part, A of the H. Gracias por tu consideración.
We're not begging for subs, and we're not begging for donos, and we're not begging for bits, and I don't think we ever will. I don't care how many people are in chat, but
if you like
follow.
But if you like public access TV in the early 21st century, subscribe to 718 TV. Follow Munoxxus on Twitch. All right, it's the best stream you're not watching.
Also, if this is not your kind of thing, and
not a lot of people.
Not cool later. Hold on, I have to say, this weekend there's a game that recently came out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the Harvest Moon franchise? That company now has a game called Story of Seasons. All right, I shit you not. The rest of this weekend, I'm probably going to be streaming me playing a fucking farm sim.
Good.
So, if you want to hang out with me and watch me fucking farm turnips and cut down trees and try to marry the closest thing to a big titty goth girlfriend in a town in a video game...
He's going to be looking for a goth Applebee's waitress with big titties.
If I can't find a big titty goth girlfriend, I'll take a tomboy girlfriend. But, so, this stream is not just fucking us hanging out and chatting, although I think that's the selling point of the stream.
However...
It's you and me hanging out. But if you want, I'm going to be playing video games on stream too, and I love to have people hanging out.
I would like to play Dungeons & Dragons before the end of the evening, by the way.
No, we're not playing Dungeons & Dragons more.
1 floor.
Absolutely not.
Why
There's
not?
no such thing as 1 floor.
There's just 1 floor.
As long as you can say a part of a floor, I'll let you do it.
I think I could beat a floor with a part of a floor request.
I don't think you can.
Okay. I believe
It took us multiple end of streams to get through one floor. I already said, I'm fine with you coming over one day and just hopping on stream and just 9-hour Dungeons of Dreadmore.
So, ladies and jerks,
that's fucking fine.
I can clear level 3 of Dungeons of Dreadmore in 38 minutes or less. All right, now.
Oh no, we have Swampy. What is it? Swampy Wilkinson. Hold on, we'll get back to chat in a second. Sorry, continue.
No, listen, ladies and jerks. Like at some point, I would like to play Dungeons of Dreadmore, but
Swampy Wilkinson is doing their part.
Swampy Wilkinson, thank you for doing your part. Now, AFDH, I wanted to know more. So, on YouTube, you could find us at 718TV. You could find me on Twitter at 718TV. You could find him on Twitter at Munoxxus.
Or you found us on Twitch as well.
Evidently, yes.
Do you see how the divide works?
Mm-hmm.
There's a consistency there, I think.
So, ladies and jerks, thank you for tuning in. Now, under most circumstances, we stream on Saturdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, last week, it was Munoxxus' birthday, and he went on some ridiculous Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure journey.
I drank a lot, I took a gel bath, I went on a hike. It wasn't anything crazy.
It was kind of ridiculous in, like, every sense of the word, all right?
I mean,
like,
not really.
Well, listen, this guy,
I guess if you've never taken a gel bath.
This guy.
Or drinking 2 bottles of whiskey to the face next to the Pepsi sign on the pier.
The point is, Munoxxus has a way of cramming 8 lifetimes into 17 weekends in ways that sometimes, like, even you see, Munoxxus cannot garner haters because haters evidently reveal themselves to be weak people who are not living their life. So, listen, Munoxxus is a tough act to follow, and thank you for doing your part in following here on twitch.tv/Munoxxus. So, AFDH is all, sure, watching abs terrorize the peasant population sounds fun. This guy is going to be in fucking the park, and he's all going to, like, Parmesan cheese and grate his abs and just fucking offer it.
We got to back up, because the last time we checked in, we had the pronunciation of AFDH.
Okay.
So, Kool-Aider with my Amazon free sub is coming tomorrow. So, Kool-Aider, save it. Don't do it tomorrow. We will be back on Saturday. Saturday. Feel free, throw your sub at us. Thank you, we appreciate it. But we'll talk about that then. All right. Moving down. AFDH, I did my part and would like to know more. You're part of something that might get you put on an FBI watch list? Is that the best way you can put it?
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
Associating with at 718TV and Mr. Stained Haynes on Twitter may get you shadow banned.
Hey, listen.
He did nothing wrong.
All I'm saying is that you too, if you're watching on a computer, which I hope you are, because if you're on a phone, you cannot see this. If you're on a computer, if I were you, I would open up a new tab. All right.
To be fair, you can be on your phone like our friend Basement Cataster, who watches us from work at his security's position in Manhattan and just hangs out and listens to us sometimes. He's a good man.
Like a champion. An unsung hero. So, if I were you and you were watching this in a fucking desktop or a laptop or something other than a phone, even if you are on an iPad, I would like you to open up a new tab and then you go to superpredator.zone. And you could find the works of Stained Haynes. That's me. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm Stained Haynes, he's Munoxxus. And we're here with 718TV, which you can find us on YouTube. However, Munoxxus is streaming on Twitch. Now, it all cycles back to what it is. The message is the medium, as per Marshall McLuhan had once said.
Also, YouTube fucking sucks right now. I think this format works better for us. I would prefer to hang out with lovelies and chat and just do our thing, because YouTube's kind of a shit show.
Well, listen, YouTube is a very... You see, because we ended up on YouTube in the first place because we ended up making content that we wish we could see elsewhere, but we couldn't, so we made it ourselves. I have no other way to put it.
So, working our way down... Swampy Wilkinson. And that's all you. Go.
Hello, I am seriously addicted to schlack, splack, and stains. I sip, huff, and bag like a chemlord. My life is permanently altered. I just found this channel. Good evening. Well, Swampy Wilkinson, I am not going to get in the way of you and your enterprising ways. Now, as long as you are not endangering the life, liberty, or pursuit of happiness of another person in these United States, I hope you go for gold and you reach the horizon. Under the presumption that you're an American, all right? And if you're not an American, we're going to have to talk about this later.
Well, to be fair, we have a lot of non-Americans that... In fact, I think the majority of our fan base is non-Americans.
Swampy. No. I'm going to have to hold on until Swampy comes back to this on me.
Oh, yeah, we can... Yeah. Swampy, please yell at this man. In fact, if you're new to chat, A of the H, Swampy, we're huge fans of chat yelling at us. That's kind of how these work.
Because I try to explicitly state on Twitter, come by and talk shit.
Yes.
So you see...
It's half the fun.
Well, because, listen, by default, Munoxxus talks shit. There are women whose favorite position is behind their back. And they're like, Munoxxus, make love to me. And in the meantime, he's all like talking shit on Twitch. And he's talking shit in chat. And he's doing his part. You're doing your part.
I have so many ults. Anyway, John Woo, Munoxxus found his inner peace and centered himself. How could you hate this beautiful man? I think it was a feeder picture that got you posted. That got you hit with that.
Ooh, John Woo, the feeder picture. Okay, yeah, that might be it. Okay.
Was it the feeder one or was it the...
Okay, there was a picture, and there were these, like, two magnificently fat, morbid, lardy...
Yeah, I know. Right? I know the picture. I use it on the
film. And on the table...
was the one nuggie.
On the table was like one nuggie and an empty liquor bottle, and I tweeted like, "Go tell your people what happened."
Welcome to fit shit posting.
So I think that got mass report because you see, Twitter works under the presumption, like Ham Galaxy.
Yeah.
Fucking that's right, John Woo.
No, but
disgusting, foul, cretin beasts.
John Woo, you unfit.
Swampy Wilkinson is all, I'm Canadian, I live in Ontario, I live in 300 acres of wilderness. I don't own it, but the area I live in is known as Screaming Heads in Burksfall. Thanks, Mr. Haynes. I'm a big fan of your tweets and twats. Swampy Wilkinson, thank you. I appreciate that, because sometimes Twitter is more or less the equivalent of like taking my phone and then just like mashing it against my face and then like tweet.
Actually,
sometimes
the way he's explained it to me,
I will explain it in like
he's
meaningful form and then hit send tweet.
The way I've had it explained to me in our day-to-day is that Stain Haynes sometimes puts his phone down and then gets in front of it, and then he rubs his ass across his phone and then goes, and tweet. While going, and then somehow... tweet ends up being things that even Twitter goes, now fuck you, we're shadow banning you.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
It's why, like, if you're looking,
that's why you're here, right?
Don't even look at my Twitter. I can't actually come to terms with things long enough to post them. Do you know how many times I've sat there and been like, words on the screen, and I go, delete. I can't do it.
There is a file somewhere on the back end of Twitter, all of Munoxxus's deleted tweets. And for all you know, they're like genius.
You've read my writing.
He has written and tweeted and then deleted. And for all you know, one time, this guy, and maybe like January... of like a different timeline. This guy was all like, sometimes you have to get off the couch to stay on the couch, and then it's like a viral tweet, and once it hits like 100,000 likes, he deletes it, and then he cuts a hole in the fabric of time and space, and then he ends up here, and then he's like, what's up, I'm on Tinder, it's gotta be fun and it's gotta end, and he stays in shape because like he runs out of fire escapes by bitches who don't tell him he has a fucking boyfriend. It's the last time he ever ends up going like, hey, on your unlocked screen, is that your man? And if she doesn't say yes, and she just gives like the nervous like 18-second explanation as to what it is you just fucking saw, like 7 hours later, he says it going down like the, spiral staircase. So Twitch chat, hang the fuck on. All right. You have the H as well. The ass method sounds appropriate for a twat. The ass method, listen, for what it's worth, the approach has worked, and I hate to admit such a thing, but it does. Because there are times where, like, just for lack of a better, and then before you know it, people are all like, "Yeah, that's right." Like Joe Biden doesn't look the way he does.
Oh my god!
Hey,
can we talk about Joe Biden falling down a flight of steps?
and hey, have you noticed that like even David Bowie's mugshot looks better than most people's photoshopped actual picture? How does that happen? And then I found somewhere on the internet where there were these like Mormon missionaries, all right, and there were these like, I don't want to call them gangbangers, but they had like tattoos and they were kind of rough. They were like playing Uno, and they were like, if they win, we get baptized. If we win, they come drinking with us. And there are these Mormon missionaries and these like California-looking gangbanger, like forearm and like face tattoo people playing like a game of Uno. And I tweeted that. It was like, oh yeah. A friend of mine was like, yo, you ever seen this? And I'm like, no. So that happened. And then, because Twitter kind of works like that, as much as I hate to say.
Oh no, AFVH, more banning and Tinder stories.
More ban.
The Tinder profiles you post on Twitter are like pure cancer. Oh, have we? I mean, I feel like we haven't beaten the dead horse of Tinder and online dating to death yet.
It is possible. All right, listen.
I will say recently,
AVH.
I had a stint on online dating, and I have since been like, I'm fucking done with this shit. It is a hellscape. I can't. Even the people that I tried and I worked and we had something to say to each other. It's just no.
And then before you know it, you have conversations that die in the vine.
There was like this girl seemed phenomenal.
You have first dates that go nowhere. All right? You have like, and let's be honest, because you're meeting the online avatar of someone, you have like unrealistic expectations.
No, I've had realistic expectations the entire time.
And yet you're heartbroken.
No, I'm angry.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm angry in the time I wasted. Genuinely. Also, to be fair though, when I had my profiles, they all had me with the gross long hair. I think now if I was like short-haired and like showing off my like toning down physique, I could easily bait dumb people. To be fair.
This guy, you have no idea.
I've lost 15 pounds and cut my hair. All of a sudden, I'm hotter, according to Tinder. How much do you want to bet I could reopen all those profiles right now and get way more attention?
Not Kool-Aid chimes in. The long hair is majestic. Because you see, like...
Not to women.
No, this guy's fucking being self-serving and, like, faux humble. Even though there were women who were like, hey, I like the hair. What kind of conditioner do you use? And he's like, I don't use conditioner. Go away. I'm not talking to you. And then, like, 2 days later, she's all like, hey, I'm in lingerie. What's up? I live in, like, 33rd Street and, like, 2nd Avenue. And then, like, 17 minutes later, it's like...
I'm just saying.
And then he has to get a restraining order from her because, like, he fucking delivers so well. Like she becomes obsessed with him, and then he has to get a restraining order from her. Not Kool-Aid. This is not funny, all right?
The long hair is majestic, but it's not sexy.
You see, there is a difference, all right?
I can't slam rando Tinder thoughts.
John Woo is on Munoxxus. You can bait Harvard lawyers. Ooh, John Woo with his eye ahead of stage one thinking. Now, you see, Munoxxus could bait Harvard lawyers. However, Munoxxus is going to try to get a viral piece of him speaking to some sort of congressional or, like, Senate subcommittee where he says something and, like, 7 seconds go viral, and that's how he gets his message across. Because not just the John Woo marketing Hood 718 TV Hood correspondent, like special this guy's got going on. And you see this? There's no caffeine in that Coca-Cola. This guy's crazy.
There's no caffeine or calories.
He wants abs by summertime, and by summertime, everything will be the pearl that he just clamps from the oyster of life.
You're saying summertime. It's abs for April.
This guy. Oh, so in abs for April. Excuse me.
I made that up. I'll be honest.
No. This guy suddenly is going to go on a crash diet and fucking run uphill carrying the concrete blocks over his head.
What, you think
doing high knees and push-ups.
You think I don't already have the idea of being like, I'm just going to fast and fucking resistance train while fasted and just fucking go in?
Even though it's in between bouts of swiping left 97% of the time, and then when he's on Tinder, he swipes right. And then comes conversations that die in the vine. First dates that go nowhere. Women that talk a big game. And you were all like, oh wait, A of the H is all like, I always thought Haynes Mathematician bio attract girls that try to sell you their OnlyFans. Well, listen.
No, that's me making accounts that seem genuine, and then they go, hey, what's up? You seem like an actual person. You want to buy titty pics? And then I send them butthole pics that I find on the internet until they block me.
Because you see, on Tinder and on OkCupid...
In fact, I have paid money for one OnlyFans account. And I didn't look at it. It's just a friend of mine, and then I chose a meme name that she would notice. And then when I saw her next time, she was like, was that you? And I was like, yeah, it was me. I bought a subscription for a month. You're welcome. And that was the one time I interacted with OnlyFans. She was like, I'm opening an OnlyFans. She had no one. I was like,
A pity subscription.
Well, no, cause she's a very... Now she's doing amazing. She makes $1,000 a week on OnlyFans. Almost all of them are our middle school and high school friends, and that shit's hilarious. Because last time we hung out, we were laughing our asses off. Where it's like motherfuckers are just buying into that shit.
This lady owes him a thank you. All right, ladies and jerks.
Oh no,
in chat. If you agree with me, type 1 in chat. Type in chat 1 if you agree with me. She owes him a thank you. So she had no one, and Munoxxus is all like, hey, what's going on? And then 2 weeks later, it's the scandal of fucking Queens.
She sells herself really well for doing the OnlyFans thing. And again,
that's right, John Woo. That's one.
She was ahead of this whole this is weird to say.
This fucking guy. Hold on.
This whole selling yourself sexually thing, she was as soon as she was 18, she was like, yeah, what's up, sex sells. And I was like, all right, you're fucking open to that shit, fantastic. And then years later, now that we're older, she's like, oh, I can make money on OnlyFans? This is great. I've been modeling since I was 19. And then $1,000 a week, and she's like, wow, this is easy.
It's right.
You know how hard modeling is in a professional industry?
Just get an OnlyFans.
Nude modeling without actually fucking anybody? That shit's hard. OnlyFans, $1,000 a week, easy.
Now
this industry is crazy. And then she showed me the feed.
And it's still blossoming.
She showed me the credit card feed because she can see who subs to her fucking thing, and it's just remember this person from middle school? And I'm like, oh shit, he used to make fun of you. Now he wants your titty pictures. That shit's amazing.
My good lord.
And she's, you know what? She's doing super well. It's fantastic.
Good for her.
But at least someone who's not just I have nothing else. My tits. She's been doing the look at my tits thing for as long as I knew her.
Over $1,000 a week. That is a tough act to follow.
I could probably sell pictures of my dick without even having any association to who I am. I could just take pictures of my dick anonymously and make money on OnlyFans.
The Munoxxus OnlyFans, all right? Ladies.
No. If I called it Munoxxus, then these assholes would jump in. I have to just make a random
AFDH,
one.
Free titty pics. AFDH has seen more titties than fucking 3 years of Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Technically,
right?
I could probably make an OnlyFans and take other OnlyFans pictures and upload them.
This guy trying to cover up his fucking footsteps.
And for the price of someone's monthly subscription, I could have my own monthly subscription service of their pictures. and make a ton of money.
This is possible. This is possible. I'm not going to say no.
I'm saying it's a thing.
I'm not. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations, Munoxxus.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. It's just imagine that if I paid, I don't know what's the one I paid for the friend was a $12 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine I paid $12 and I got access to all your pictures for a month, and then I made an OnlyFans and just uploaded your pictures for that last month, and then was like, send me money. They made hundreds of dollars for the $12 I paid.
Hi, I'm not you. Give me money.
And then when they're like, hey, stop. Okay, I'll stop. I already made that money though, and then just do it again.
See, this is what they're not teaching in law school. All right, these are the kind of questions I would like to get answered. All right, but then again, what do I know? Thank you for watching and tuning in, by the way. Gracias por tu consideración. So, AFDH is all. You got to upgrade those butthole pics. Yes, but you have to pretend to be a girl online. The FBI will fund your feminization. They try to kill the abs. Listen, AFDH is clearly with these washboard abs, like beaming indirectly into Munoxxus.
I mean,
so he could get abs before
technically,
April.
I can make an OnlyFans, claim that I'm a trans person, and then say that I have nothing but feminine penis from the waist down.
Mm-hmm.
And never take a picture of the feminine penis.
Sure.
And if I actually played it up right, I can make money. But I'm not. I don't care. I'm not.
That is a lot of.
It's a lot of work.
That's a power play, though. That's a power move.
I mean,
if you really want to split hairs about it.
I'm starting a personal training business soon, and I'm putting things like the name of the business, which I'm not saying on stream, has a word in it that attracts people. Because it has to do with like spiritual bullshit, and the papers that I'm going to be putting up in like physical meat space, aside from the actual main page, is going to mention recycling because people are stupid, and they see mystical nonsense and spiritual nonsense and recycling nonsense, and boy do they just subscribe for no reason.
Now they want to do push-ups with you in the park,
and then I get to have all of my random friends who have bigger social media accounts be like, "This asshole, it's great." People slip on the dumbest things.
Doing push-ups in the park with this guy.
Never have I ever done push-ups in the park.
Not yet, you haven't.
Unless someone pays me.
And this guy getting fucking fatties and losers and jerks who want to lose weight. Or even sometimes regular normies who want to get into shape. And they find him. And he whips them into shape.
It's super easy.
Says the guy already in good shape. This shit.
Yeah, this happened overnight. It was an accident. I accidentally woke up one day and was like, wow, all those years of exercising and dieting really paid off. Whoops.
John Woo chimes in, I don't pay for pussy. I'm sorry, brother. These don't pay me. And you can only make... And you can make an OnlyFans as a man. God damn it, John Woo. Why are you giving him good, aka bad ideas?
Will there be your own line of yoga pants? No, because I don't wear yoga pants. I wear man thongs or short shorts.
Down with yoga pants.
Yoga pants are too restrictive. They need to be shorter.
Try the veal. Tip your waitress. All right.
If the thing goes beyond your cheeks, it is too restrictive.
Wow. Whoa. Yoga pants have been an egregious fashion statement because
no, they're great because people don't realize how
because there's a small population of the public, and by public, men don't wear yoga pants.
70s gym shorts for life. Yeah, you get it.
Listen. By public, I mean like men don't wear yoga pants. So
I wear yoga pants.
One out of every this guy. 1 out of every 44 women you see...
Can you not wear yoga pants and look good?
This is why.
I'm saying you.
I can't. Are you kidding me?
All right, so...
1 out of every 44 women you meet wearing yoga pants will be sculpted in real time that you will have a hard time registering.
Not Woogan.
That is real.
Them Reno 911... Them Reno 911 shorts.
So...
Tighter.
Like Lieutenant Dangle?
Yeah.
So, not Kool-Aid is all. bike shorts like a bassist from a 90s grunge band. Oh, excuse me, not Kool-Aider. Fucking seeing Mudhoney
They
on
all
a
get
Friday night like a lazy jerk that
Here's
he
the
is.
thing: the chat genuinely understands the short life, and that's the consensus of what I've been looking at.
Ladies and jerks.
But
right?
tighter.
This is all fodder for John Woo to get women in the hood to be wearing booty shorts and taking fantastic pictures that end up all across XXL magazine, The Source.
It's also me deflecting from my own personal life.
It ends up on Twitter, for God's sakes, because, like, for all the right and the right reasons, even people who are like, oh, like, this represents, like, X, Y, and Z, and it's just, like, booty perfectly framed with short shorts. And John Woo knows what he's talking about.
Actually, the wonderful thing about yoga pants, and maybe this is just me, because my eyes have...
The 1 out of 44. A lot of women in yoga pants don't look good.
Oh, I was going to say,
Just saying.
The thing about yoga pants, which I feel like this is the misconception, if you're very keen to a woman in yoga pants, you can see when the yoga pants are doing all of the work,
right?
Or they've done the work, and the yoga pants are just a flex.
This is true.
And we're not blind to it. Most people aren't blind to the, like, nah, she looks damn good in those yoga pants, versus, like, them yoga pants make her look good.
Right.
And I think that's the current weird trend, is, like, girls in yoga pants, and it's just barely holding them into the shape they want it to. And you can fucking tell. And ladies, if you're in chat...
It's a spectrum.
And men, if you wear yoga pants and you're in the chat, and you wear them, it is not hiding anything. It is so obvious that your body does not have that shape compared to somebody who wears yoga pants, and god damn! You can see that shit!
And, ladies and jerks, don't be jealous that Munoxxus gets the heat
I can wear
from
yoga
the
pants.
mall that is meant for you but ends up going to him. Alright?
I ain't even that fit, and I can put those bitches on, and you can see the muscles in my legs!
This guy does squats. Are you kidding me? That's why he's drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke. It's Diet Coke, right?
It is Diet Coke. I don't drink Diet Pepsi. Pepsi's gross.
Oh, so that means it's got...
Fight me. Pepsi sucks.
That means it's got aspartame, and aspartame, like, he's gonna have cancer for the sake of abs. You see that?
I also take many supplements that will also give me cancer. I smoke cigarettes on top of that. Do you think cancer scares me?
Deal.
30 years from now, we're going to have a cancer vaccine. We're probably going to have a cancer vaccine in 5 years thanks to this new...
I'm blaming him because he has an unlimited supply of limes. In fact, if and when the grid goes down, all right? So, like, imagine Munoxxus driving down 3rd Avenue in Manhattan in the car of a former Merrill Lynch executive.
My hair looks like shit.
And on the grill of the car, he's got the scalps of, like, lawyers and doctors, all right?
I wish.
All right. So, like, as he's doing this, and as this unfolds, because the grid has gone down, he's going to have...
In many
limes.
ways, cancer is the price of success.
A of the H, you ain't wrong, buddy.
No, I mean, hold on.
John Woo is all, listen, brother, sometimes I wear those
Yeah.
Reno 911 shorts and boots, or rather than jean shorts like Always Sunny, where
We're the bitches.
we're the bitches.
And cool later, Munoxxus is like Tony Perkis. I don't know what Tony Perkis is. Do you know what Tony Perkis is?
No, I do not.
I now hold on, because I don't want that to go on deaf ears.
John Woo is going to end up
I ain't that kind of guy.
in the bed of a young woman that looks like she's 20, but she's actually 27, before 3:32 a.m., before he goes to bed.
Oh,
That is going to happen.
What the
She's going to flaunt and talk a big game, but then John Woo's going to be like,
Tony Perkis?
TLDR,
The
backhand.
the fitness guru from...
She's going to
Heavyweights?
persist, and then John Woo is going to be like,
Is Tony
"Yo, what's
Perkis
good?"
the fucking character from that Fat Camp movie?
I hope so.
Am I wrong? Kool-Aid, when you get a chance. Oh, Tony Perkins is the fucking fat camp guru, played by Ben Stiller. Holy shit, that's a reference I didn't know anyone was gonna make ever in my life.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Achievement unlocked, ladies and jerks. All right.
I'm a fat camp guru.
5 minutes of jumping
He's
jacks.
abusive though.
No, because he gets results.
I don't abuse people though.
No, you don't know that.
I don't.
Ask the women you've fucking met up and fucking left busted up with their head between the headboard and Tinder.
We're talking about my fitness career as a professional and my sex life. Those are two separate things.
Oh, it says him. Are you kidding me?
No. That's where my line gets drawn. Fitness professional, personal life, huge line.
Because there are women who are like, oh, really? Are you a personal trainer? What can you do? And instead of like the delivery guy of like the porn movies of the 80s or like
no, if you're a client of mine in the world of training, you better not sexualize me because I have liability forms that when you join up with me.
But then there are women like 8.7 women,
Haynes?
like homely women that are like, I want to get in shape, and then
Haynes?
4 hours later it was like,
I have a liability form for my company, for my business, that if anything happens physically outside of the world of training, I will sue you. Do not cross that line. Training and physical interactive behavior between people is a completely separate page. I had to get those forms drawn up custom. It cost me money.
right?
No one gets across that line. If I'm training you, you better not fucking come next to me in touchy ways.
Before you know it, some like 6'4" Dutch woman who has ridden her bike everywhere is going to be like, hello, Munoxxus, I want to get in shape. And then like 3 hours later, like, he's climbing her like some native boy looking for coconuts.
Outside of training.
Okay.
Outside of training.
It's going to happen, ladies and jerks. You heard it here first.
Nothing within the realm of training.
All right.
Or I'll sue them. For sexual harassment.
By the hour, all right? That's why.
Yeah, it is actually. It's by the hour.
Munoxxus likes his women by the hour and his scotch by the quart.
I'm just saying.
So Twitch chat chimes in. Yes, and you're not wrong. AFDH, in many ways, cancer is the price of success. And it's sad because
the people who have this new COVID fucking thing
I'm not
going
to
to
say that is a recurring theme of history, but you're not wrong.
We may see the end of cancer in the next 5 years.
Lies, because cancer is the emperor of maladies.
Except now we have mRNA vaccines.
But and really, what does that fucking do in the long run?
Attack the cancer.
Okay, and now do we have proof of cancer attacked? What happened?
Well, that's the whole point of those vaccines.
Okay, now what?
Attack the cancer.
It didn't happen yet.
We have not had any opportunity to attack that kind of thing. Like, you can reprogram cells to go after things now.
This is all lofty, high-minded nonsense. You hear this?
Sure, except it makes sense and can be done.
Hasn't been done yet?
We're doing it right now with this dumbass COVID vaccine. It's the first attempt.
But now there have been places where many people had gotten the vaccine and then a lot of people got infected.
The point is that we now have a new form of attack on cells.
Perhaps.
Which would be amazing. You could attack the gay gene.
Really?
You probably shouldn't.
Well.
You could attack the addictive gene.
The compulsive gene. You could attack that. But you see, but here's the problem. If you leave, like, gene cultivation into the hands of who? Because on one hand, let's say, alright, wait. Twitch chat chimes in, not Kool-Aid, it was all. Imagine cancer being a Jewish man with payas being beaten up by a black man. That's the mRNA vaccine against cancer. Oh, not Kool-Aid, you're not wrong.
Is it questionable now? Hell yeah. That shit is so not tested, it's not even funny. It needs at least 10 more years of, like, proper testing. is it the next step in essentially eradicating the human body of anything we don't want in it? Yeah, kinda. For better or for worse.
All right.
I'm not saying that you can't abuse it, but you can tell the human body to respond to something. That's some Hideo Kojima shit.
Perhaps.
Inject a thing into the body, and now the body decides it's responding to or against for or against something.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, it's a godsend if it works. We need more time to test it. That's all I'm saying. I don't trust them.
Vaccine, as he discusses.
Well, I don't trust vaccines without time anyway. I've already said that many times. Vaccines are fine if they have time to be tested.
Well, what about the ladies and jerks chiming in for the first time?
If the ladies and jerks decide to say that they're anti-vax, you should just neck yourself now and save us the time. Because I don't want your fucking polio or your smallpox.
However,
new vaccines. Hold on, new vaccines.
Remember that vaccine that made people's fucking face look all like gross and fucking. Remember? And then the vaccines where people got sick afterwards?
New vaccines are not on the same table. Which is why this one, I don't want to get.
Okay.
But, given time, holy shit, that's an actual breakthrough. But it needs like 10 years. I think we're on the 3-year mark of proper on-the-table testing, and this is the first official version of it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go out of my way to say, hey, this is a fucking crazy crackpot conspiracy. No, it's just a new science. And you should never trust a new science. No, new science should not be trusted. It needs time. But if it works the way it's intended, you could rewrite the human genome in real time. If you really wanted to.
Possibly.
If you really wanted to. This is the first step to gene editing in real time. You have HIV?
No.
Nah.
Now hang on. Twitch chimes in. John Woo's all I have to say. That's right. That's right. A of the H. Also, Emperor of Malaise was a great line.
So,
you're not wrong.
So, don't trust it right now.
Oh, wait. Automod is all held the message up because John Woo was all nigawatts.jpg.
Sorry, I technically can't let that word through.
Okay, John Woo had
You may be white, and then people will get mad at me.
John Woo is not white, and he had chimed in with nigawatts.jpg, but he was still sent to the Twitter gulag for 5 seconds.
If the H gets it, let the guinea pigs test out the technology, and then jump in later when it's actually tested properly.
Sure.
However, this is a technology that can literally change the way your body functions. If integrated that way. Currently, it is not. I don't want those people. It's editing your DNA. They're going to turn you gay. No. It's not. No. It's not what it does. It's adding a protein. Stop with that nonsense. But technically, the same technology could be used to gene edit. That's what I want. I want rhino skin. Do you not want rhino skin?
This guy is willing to obtain rhino skin for minus 23% humanity so he can get better gains.
Humanity, my dick. Make me a robot. I would never have to. I could just have a Warforged body and be jacked all the time.
Munoxxus wants rhino skin. You heard it here first.
I'm just saying, like.
You heard it here first on twitch.tv/Munoxxus. If you're watching, follow. Do what's right.
Oh, do shit. You can't even do, well, I mean, you can...
Not Kool-Aider is all like NI66WATT beheadings.
Oh, trust me, John Woo. I know. I've thought about this. Rhino skin is the best skin. I'm not dumb.
Automata got me. Not Kool-Aider, it's not your fault. And John Woo is all, you also get protection against small... Listen, because rhinos can only be taken out by, like, one of, like, 4 weapons.
I mean, personally, I have a... If I could rewrite...
Rhino bullets are a thing.
If I could rewrite my genome, I could I could give you a list of things I would change, just, you know, for reference. We're not there yet. In fact, I don't think I'm going to get to indulge in that.
Yet, being the operative word here, you hear that?
Yeah, because we're clearly making our way towards that. Gene editing is not a question anymore. It's just morally not okay. Which is nonsense because morals imply religion, and religion is bullshit anyway. Just say, in my personal opinion, if you could throw away religion, you could throw away morals, and we could just be super soldiers and destroy things and be perfect. Imagine if fucking like hormones and illegal chemicals that can make us like Adonises weren't illegal because the FDA didn't exist. We live in the best life.
Oh no, but
imagine if we could regulate them and use them properly, and everyone could just be fucking jacked and sexy and nice.
But then it would be like Judge Dredd, kinda.
No. Judge Dredd is based on stricter morals. I'm talking about looser. Super loose.
I think if there are like Adonis-inducing drugs, then expect Judge Dredd. Is all I have to say.
You're talking about like an amplified society
Not
that also
Kool-Aider?
has rules?
Weed Siggy? Alright, fine. You win this round, alright? The Marlboro Weed Siggy Corporation backs your endorsement.
If Munoxxus will get rhino skin, will Haynes max out his humanity?
A of the H, listen, if he gets rhino skin, then I will sell all of my possessions and move either into a monastery or deep into the woods, and then like pay homage to the dead that are like dreaming but still dead, and then I'll manifest that into meat space.
If you want to see my ideal, look up. It's from the Guyver manga / anime, being known as a Gregol unit. I know it's not the top of the fucking food chain in zoonoids, but the Gregol unit is just this fucking... It's a mass of just tough skin with a horn, and it's this fucking 8-foot-tall monstrosity, and people can just explode into them. And it's like, oh yeah, imagine if you could just genetically alter yourself into like a fighting monster.
That would be... Oh, man.
Yeah. Why are we wasting our time with trying to fucking work on social cues and personalized issues when we can just make humanity better? We can just stop being human.
Because you see, ladies and jerks, a rising tide raises all ships.
Wait, why have race issues if we could all just become rhino people? Stop worrying about the problems of now. Worry about the problems of tomorrow. Edit ourselves into a better species instead of being like, my species is better than your species.
You heard it here first, ladies and jerks, because Munoxxus is forward-thinking, and he has evolved past stage 1 thinking.
I'm so tired of skin color being an issue when we're not talking about how we don't have bulletproof skin!
Give up 23% of humanity and get rhino skin, alright? So John Woo is, listen, this guy's dev stats built in maximizing his stats to the most power, alright? That's on you. I have no idea what he's talking about, alright?
What? This guy has dev stats built into maximizing his stats the most power? What do you mean? That's pretty straightforward.
Listen, I don't know what nonsense this, like...
Well, to be fair, they're talking about you and your humanity, and then, like, me and my, like, rhino skin monster form.
This guy and his fucking, like, fucking Morrowind experience of figuring shit out like John Woo so he could be, like, like, listen.
Why is life not just us trying to...
Real G's move in silence like lasagna, and then there's John Woo, alright? That's all I'm saying, alright?
Humanity could very easily have moved past this whole personalized, this planet is our
like
own.
lasagna. Like lasagna.
I could have already been an amalgamation of all of the best traits that are within the genome that we locked away, but we're busy going, oh, but skin color.
Loxy face. I've been
Hey,
looking,
Loxy!
but I haven't had to join the mention of Morrowind. Oh, well, it takes that, Loxy face.
Check that
Buenas
shit out.
noches. Gracias por tu consideración. Hoy noche. Simultaneously chugging 5,000 potions of stamina to run forever.
Loxy Face is a Twitter jerk.
Loxy face is the top shelf Twitter jerk. That expands upon the fucking Twitch desert, smashing coffee containers on people's faces, akin to how Munoxxus is a jerk on his birthday wearing a fucking Mr. Karate mask in the back of a fucking cab.
While drinking beers.
Listen.
It's technically a Tengu mask, isn't it?
I would argue, like, if he's not explicitly referencing Tengu, he is Mr. Karate. So then, before you know it, people who have a beef against, like, Ryo Sakazaki are going to show up, and they're going to want to throw hands against this guy. And that is no good. It's no good at all. So you see...
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
AFDH chimes in with, waiting for the moment when someone is turned into a vampire and can be hated by everybody. You know, it is fascinating to me how Twilight turned into the thing that it did become. I wasn't ready for mediocrity to be propelled into such great heights, but it is strange. Well, just when you think you've seen everything, blank happens, and one of those was Twilight.
Sure, I guess. I Twilight went over my head, but also because I had been in the young adult fantasy thing prior to, with like the Harry Potter nonsense.
Right.
And then I got back into it in the 50 Shades era, and had a good, like, deep laugh. I don't know.
Well, this guy, listen, you can't sleep on Munoxxus, because, listen, I would argue 70% of people that are watching, I would ask you, what's the last good book you've read? And I really hope you have an answer, because this guy, while you sleep, he destroys your world. This guy is reading, infiltrating, lifting weights, 97% of Twitter. This guy is all just like left.
I think we have
left.
I think we're getting forced to talk about Morrowind. Because even Swampy Wilkinson, I love Morrowind. I often have Morrowind dreams. I remember I had a fever dream where me and Captain Falks Carries were deadlifting at a Gold's Gym in Balmora, and we ran into Anthony Fontano doing Olympic body flies with bags of bananas. We ended up repeatedly kneeing him in the head until he was unrecognizable.
Swampy Wilkinson having a Goodfellas moment, and we're after doing God's work.
Do you have a positive relationship with Morrowind?
Swampy Wilkinson, well, it is based all Morrowind, Skyrim, and Oblivion are all based off of fucking Daggerfall.
I'm just saying, do you have a positive relationship? Because all of my relationship with Bethesda products that aren't basically the Evil Within and Doom are negative.
Fair enough. I have nothing but good memories of
Morrowind. Fallout 3 in the New Vegas,
I'm
I'll
just
give
saying,
them that.
Like, Morrowind, all of that shit was based off of Daggerfall.
That's a crazy fucking dream, though.
Disgusting jerks.
You have some vivid dreams that apparently you remember. I don't remember dreams for shit.
Swampy Wilkinson dreams in Morrowind. For you see, for whatever reason, Morrowind has left a certain psychic residue.
I'm using the bathroom.
That allows people, alright? So you see, okay, instead of climbing under the table, this guy's going around like a gentleman.
Well, I made room this time.
Oh, yes, my wallet fell out. You see this bullshit?
I left an entire path so I don't have to fucking crawl on the table.
These are the occupational
I'm tired
hazards
of crawling under the fucking table
that we have to deal with, alright? You see? And it's not my fault, and it's not his fault, but here you are, right, sharing that nonsense with us. Because it can happen, and it will happen. Don't take it from me. Like, all things fall apart. All things. Each and every single last one of them, alright? So now on to Twitch chat. Alright, ladies and jerks? So, Loxy Face is all wild. Wild understatement of the year. Not Kool-Aider is all, I am a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Not Kool-Aider may or may not have been charged with hate crimes against people whose heads look like discs, alright? It's neither on you or me. And John Woo is all, no recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. Well, John Woo is just running from horizon onto horizon onto horizon, eventually upgrading his armor, near unstoppable. But although he can't, he can't go into autopilot mode, he still has to try. Because Morrowind, like any meaningful game, still has a way of fucking getting you when you're not, expecting, alright? Not Kool-Aider. Dagoth. Americans. Listen, not Kool-Aider. I'm not saying not Kool-Aider should fucking run for fucking mayor of the internet. But listen, Daggerfall is the cloth of which all of these games were cut from. Okay. And on top of that, oh god damn it, Twitch chat! Now you're all interrupting me, yelling at Phantom Kids to stay off of my non-existent lawn, where I wear old man pants that don't have a crease. All right, Swampy Wilkinson is all. Come and look upon the heart, and Aquila Khan. All right, listen. Now, evidently, Morrowind has bled into the fucking collective understanding of what it is other people have been discussing.
You're all Bethesda shills.
And I'm still going to continue saying it was all based off Daggerfall, all right? This was all based off of Daggerfall.
You're all Bethesda shills, and I hate you because Morrowind sucks.
I did have a lot of
That's
fun playing.
I actually love Morrowind.
I did have a lot of fun playing.
I don't think it's that good of a game, though.
I had a lot of fun playing Fallout 3, though.
Fallout New Vegas was the most fun I've had playing a Bethesda game, with the exception of Prey, The Evil Within, and the Doom 2016 remake. But I think New Vegas is the pinnacle of... and I get it, 1 and 2 are the better games. They are, because they're like narrative driven, they're not based on like weird... fucking that mechanics. Fallout 1 and 2 are better games.
Fallout 2 is one of the greatest RPGs of all time.
Daggerfall is also a better game than the rest of the franchise because it has just more to fucking like dive into. But the best games, New Vegas, in the modern, if you're not counting old games, and I still don't think we've gotten a good Elder Scrolls game, personally.
This guy. Look at the mouth on this fucking guy.
I played Skyrim and I kept trying to play it and it just kept sucking.
Well, okay, listen. This guy.
Daggerfall's fun though.
Can you chime in on Twitch chat, please?
I mean,
they're all losing their goddamn mind.
And then Prey, I fucking like Prey was. I also have a weird thing for like aliens and psychic bullshit. So Prey just like Prey is not a good game, but it plays into all the things I love. So just take Prey out of the equation if that's the thing that bothers you. Evil Within was the closest thing to a Resident Evil game before Resident Evil rebooted itself. And it was really fucking fun.
Okay.
And then Doom 2016 was just like, I don't know, quick, hit BFG division! And it was fucking amazing. It was a great game. Doom,
no fall damage, auto aim, everything, no bob.
Doom remake shit has been amazing, and I'm glad chat's getting mad because But Prey, Prey and the Doom 2016 and the Evil Within.
So take it out on Munoxxus. All right, ladies and
Meanwhile, Bethesda shows are like Fallout and the fucking Elder Scrolls. Bethesda has better fucking things coming out on a regular basis and no one notices them.
Look at what you started, Twitch chat, alright? Now hang on. We're gonna have to take a break. You see what you started? This is on you, alright? So, let's get up to speed, alright?
No, go ahead.
So, John Woozall, LMAO, you should have played the first Prey. Loxy Faces, everyone talks about New Vegas, but I played way more of 3.
Can I comment real quick?
3 was so fucking fun.
Can I comment real quick?
Not until now.
No.
John Woozall, holy shit.
I want to comment on what Loxy Face said. 3 had so much to dive into when it came out. And I played that game so much, and I still love 3. As someone who never,
But...
No, I didn't give 1 and 2 a chance. That's why I'm saying, I never want to fucking, fight with the old school fans.
Right.
Because I never gave 1 and 2 a chance. 3, to me, is fine. People hate 3. I don't know why. I love 3. I had so much fun. It was better than 4. 4 sucked.
Damn.
But what I liked about New Vegas was that I could punch Deathclaws. And maybe it's just me, but punching Deathclaws and gambling and beating up slavers, it just felt good in that game. Mm-hmm. Where in 3, it felt like they didn't finish the programming.
Touche. All right.
3's great. It just feels like Obsidian Studios took what 3 did and just they finished the code where 3 is a buggy mess. It's a good game. 3 and New Vegas, I feel, are in the same tier, but New Vegas is the done code.
So now Twitch chat is all full of beans.
Sorry, continue.
All right. So, first of all, not cool is... Oh, wait. Swampy Wilkinson. Excuse me. Daggerfall was good. Morrowind was peak of gaming. I tried Skyrim on the Wii. That was hardwired into my LG smart fridge and it fucking sucked. I don't blame you. Although, like, even my brother, who is, like, his wheelhouse is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online. And just fucking beating people up. Like, and even he played Skyrim and he wasted fucking hundreds of hours doing whatever it is that was once Daggerfall with worse graphics.
Sorry, I'm reading. I just stopped.
All right, because he read ahead. This guy's
I read one thing.
All right, and not Kool-Aid is all. First story was so good. Native Americans get abducted by aliens. Never been tried since. Not Kool-Aid knows what's up.
Praise so good.
A of the H is all. He went to summon some limes. Word on the street is Munoxxus has an infinite stash somewhere. How can I get infinite limes?
Buy them. Or have a lime tree.
Munoxxus has a hallway, and there are, like, sacks. And he's got, like, sloppily written, like, index cards angrily nailed to the wall. And it's, like, eggplant, red pepper, green tomato, red tomato, heirloom tomato.
Green is the best tomato.
Like, he ends up having, like, a purple onion, yellow onion, white onion, Spanish onion, small Spanish onion.
Get back to chat.
So this jerk, you have no idea what he's up to. All right? So, limes, he's just plucking them out from the goddamn sack. All right?
You want limes?
So, Swampy Wilkinson chimes in.
You want limes?
Before I left the city,
that one fell.
I used to go to a laundry wash called Sun to Moon Cleaners, and I remember I told the owner he reminded me of Deviant Fear, and explained he was a drummer sorcerer and the caretaker of Corpseranium. I fucked that up. You're gonna have to give me a second. Really? Corpserarium. Corpsarian. You let me know. You hold on. He never spoke to me again, but he didn't know English. A of the H is all like tip your veal, try the waitress. I'm fucking here till Friday. Alright, listen. A of the H, you're alright. So not Kool-Aid is all. New Vegas was an absolute shit show when it launched. I stopped playing it because there were bugs that would delete save files. I had no idea people loved it so much until recently. Not Kool-Aid. People have chastised me for playing like 1, 2, and 3, but not New Vegas. And because I have not played New Vegas, I am less than human. It's like that really weird moment when people find out you've never watched Toy Stories or like listen to the Beatles and they think you're some sort of fucking ogre. This two-headed ogre that soiled himself, who's wandering streets paved with gold.
I'm sorry,
like that. Long story short, John Woo is all. Fallout 4 was dog piss without mods. Corpusarium. John Woo is all with the fucking Interpol translation fucking project. God damn. Someone promote that man. Queensman juggles limes. More at 11.
They're so hard to juggle.
Alright.
I can't do it sitting down either. It's a whole other mess.
John will promote me to top retard. He's gonna have 5 retards working underneath him.
I'm so glad I learned to juggle, I'll be honest.
This guy.
It's a dumb skill that I learned, and I was like, I'm so glad I can juggle.
He had fucking taken improv classes, and he crushed it, and then he made people fucking look bad.
No, I made some fucking dumb jokes at the actual performance of that shit. People did not like it, but you know what? The crowd loved it. The class didn't.
You see, he figured it out before he even went live.
Sure, why not?
So, ladies and jerks, all right. So, I would like to take a brief moment and grab some pizza. All right.
This man wants a slice. Go, grab a slice. I'll hang out.
So you're gonna have to hold the fork.
Go and fucking get a slice.
All right. So, ladies and jerks, I know that I could solve a fucking level of Dungeons of Dreadmore in an
No,
hour
you
or
can't.
less.
No, you fucking can't. It's not even possible. You get too distracted throwing baseballs at things.
No, I could do it.
No, you
Watch.
can't.
He thinks otherwise.
You fucking can't.
You know I could do it.
No, you can't. On another day, we're going to bet money on it.
You know I could do it. Listen, chat. If you think I could do it, type 1. If you think I can't do it, type 2. But I'm going to play Dungeons of Dreadmore.
You're not
level
playing,
3.
You're not playing.
Clear out the zoo. Fucking craft my shit. Stomp people in the face. Throw softballs in the faces of my enemies.
You're not playing Dungeons of Dreadmore right now.
So, A of the H is all off and on-screen juggling, peak OnlyFans content. You have no idea what this guy does behind closed doors. John Woo is all promoting the top retard. Listen, we have to fucking fill out HR paperwork. It's kind of complicated. You're going to have to give us at the very least 14 and a half hours of office time. All right? All right?
You can't do it. You don't have enough time.
Okay, fine.
The only way you can clear...
I know I can do it, and you know I can do it.
The only way you can clear a whole floor in that game is if you completely disregard all the side bullshit. Okay. Which you can't do!
Well, what if I want to craft my shit? What if I want to...
That's what I'm saying! You're already going into a tangent of what if! You physically... Unless you wanted, like...
Clearing out the entire map.
Is clearing the floor.
There you go.
Alright, so... If... you want to clear a floor in an hour, you have to not clear the map.
Okay. I think I can do this.
Right, but the whole point is you're not going to do that.
All right, no, you know what?
You're going to clear the whole floor.
I'm going to grab some pizza, and you're going to host these jerks, and eventually I'm going to prove you wrong.
You're not going to, because you're going to get distracted by the first room that has stuff in it.
And then I open a zoo and I have to fight 87 people at once. That is part of clearing the fucking floor.
But you can't do it in an hour.
Yes, I can.
No,
He
you
knows
can't.
This guy.
You physically can't. We have video evidence that you fucking can't.
He is a coward for not holding up his future phone and holding up for 1 hour. I can't clear out the room. He can hold up on his phone. His future phone.
Do not make
1 hour counting, and I could clear out floor 3.
Do not make me go.
Yes, I can.
And open every saved stream on my computer and compile all of the Dungeons of Dreadmore footage so that it shows that the first hour of you in Dungeons of Dreadmore is exploration. You can't even get halfway through a floor in an hour.
I can and I will.
You can't! Exploration alone, just research, knowing where you can and can't go, takes you an hour.
I believe in me, and even when you don't believe
I'm just saying, you physically can't do it. Alright, chat. You guys can play into that shit. It's not possible.
1 hour?
You cannot clear a floor in an hour.
Watch.
Unless you skip shit. You'd have to skip shit. Don't play into this shit. You guys are making it worse. Don't egg him on, because then we have to watch him play for an hour while he gets distracted by every other fucking room in that dungeon and pretends like it doesn't count. It does count. It's nonsense. And I see the ones. See what you guys are doing. So while he's all fucking about, how are y'all doing? Hey, oh, thanks for the robot face, Loxy. Love your profile picture on Twitter, by the way. Can't really tell what the fuck's going on, but it looks cool. For reference here. That's the only reason why I know your name in general. But yeah, don't give him. Don't feed into that shit. You people are fucking wild. How's everyone in chat doing tonight? Let me get this shit in my fucking head. Oh, now I can't get Cool Later and fucking John Woo to chime in? Oh, you're sketching something? I'm sorry. I can put the shirt back on. I took it off because it was uncomfortable. Do you want this back? There you go. Wait, breakfast? Where the hell are you, AMVH? Because considering we're the location difference, I can only imagine. We're on Eastern Standard Time. Oh wait, never mind. We talked about this earlier. You're a ways off. There, is that better? Can you fucking draw with some Indonesia? Holy shit! Well, I think that's our first Indonesian person in chat. That's fucking amazing. I've had more personal connection with foreign folks via this chat than anything else, and I fucking love it. We have a pretty consistent fan base of people who are just all over the fucking place. It's amazing. It's so much fun. Doing it right there? How's that pizza? Is it any good?
Oh, it is fantastic.
I would hope
then
so.
Again, any pizza is fantastic.
If it's good out of the way, then this shirt's coming off. Fuck that.
Why are you forcing Munoxxus to make an OnlyFans?
No, I'm dealing with Loxyface, who apparently is sketching something, which I can't wait to see. And if... Don't give me Cadbury eggs.
They're delicious.
They're my favorite fucking snack, and to get them away from me.
You're
Take
welcome.
it. Take it.
No.
I don't know. No, I'm gonna eat it if it's near me.
This fucking guy, you threw it off the table. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I threw it. Get it away from me. I'm not gonna get... No! Don't tempt me, Frodo. Fucking not cool. Just get that shit away from me. I'll eat it if you can put it in front of me. I'm trying to slim myself.
What about a carrot?
Well, carrots I can eat. Why do you... This is not a carrot. This is a Reese's shaped like a carrot. Super Predator hentai fan art, says A of the H. Stop trying to make me eat junk.
Now it's the Munoxxus Power Hour.
I've made an exception for alcohol, which is the only exception, and you can put me on... You've had conversations with me. The one thing that I do not give up is alcohol. Okay. What do you mean? We've had this conversation. If I had to give up one thing... If I had to give all of my negative vices...
Ladies and jerks, he's not wrong.
The one that I don't want to give up is alcohol. It's the one thing that I genuinely love. For reasons. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't know. It's like I used to smoke like a fucking chimney, and now I smoke weed and become a paranoid monster. I had
now you only trust edibles, but the edibles you could.
No, I had such a paranoid fit recently with a girl I was hanging out with because she just gave me like unnecessary amounts of edibles, or like. By the end of the night, we were trying to hook up, and I was like, I can't fucking do it, I can't. I'm in my own head, my mouth's dry, and my body hurts, and I can't focus. I can't do it. I can drink bottles of whiskey to the face, and I'm a functional human being. I don't know. I don't know how that happens, genuinely. I don't. But somehow, alcohol and me are the only thing that work hand in hand.
Ladies and jerks, you heard it here first. So when
I don't know if they can
edibles, he freaks out and he's seeing like conspiracy theories 17 stories deep.
No. When I get high, I just see me and go into the worst possible outcome version of myself and end up in this existential nightmare version of like, what's the worst possible version of me? And how can I convince myself that I am that version of me? This is why I stopped getting high. Because it's like it's almost like a gauntlet to convince me to kill myself. So I don't do it. Where drunk me is just like, hey! You know what I'm saying? No. High Munoxxus is just like, how can we just put this man in the dirt?
She ladies and jerks. What works for Munoxxus might kill you in 2 weeks and vice versa, alright?
John Woo, listen, Munoxxus, come to my hood and I'll get you right, brother. Smoked out, toked out, drunk as life. If we can just avoid the smoked out part, and listen, I handle fucking psychedelics pretty well. I don't get fucking smoked out well. Minor amounts. In fact, the bud that you get, which I know you get from, or recently I think you got from Scott's Boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind it. I have some edibles I tried this past weekend, which put me into full paranoia. Which is fucking weird. I mean, like, but the strains, strains are a thing. I've come to terms with that. So, and I have edibles in my freezer, which I'm a huge fan of. I love them. They're just like sleepy time edibles. They're fun! Munoxxus deadlifting the world record while on PCP. I've tried PCP. Don't fucking do it. It's not fun. I almost punched my sister, and I almost threw down with my best friend. Don't do PCP. It's not fun.
John Woo is going to have to figure out...
That wasn't John Woo. That was not Kool-Aider.
Listen, John Woo is...
But I have done PCP. Don't.
John Woo is going to have to figure out some sort of, like, instance where there's a cookout and people have to smoke extra weed because the one white guy that shows up, even though Munoxxus isn't Caucasian, by default, he's the one white guy at the cookout.
Yeah.
So now everyone has to smoke extra weed, even though this guy, like, he cleared out...
Well, hold on.
No. Munoxxus cleared out the Coleman cooler of beers that was on the porch 2 hours into his arrival. So now everyone has to smoke because he's not smoking. You know what I mean? Like, shit gets real.
I love that I fit into this weird, I don't know how to put it. Like, okay. How in the current year, right?
Uh-huh.
And chat, feel free to chime in. So part of my ancestry is the Ukrainian Jews. And there's a lot of the Jews aren't white, right? That's a thing. I'm not...
Right.
I'm not taking...
They're like Sephardic, Ashkenazi.
I'm not taking a stance on that. But that's a good quarter of my heritage, right? The Ukrainian Jews, white.
Right.
Questionably not white, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then another quarter is the Sicilians. And the Sicilians, for lack of a better term,
are very not white.
Are the N-word
of Europe.
Yeah, so 50% of my cultural heritage is considered... Just get it away from me. Just get it out. I love them, but just don't.
No, I'll have them.
Don't eat the fucking... Eat the egg. Eat the greatest... Yeah, I'm an eggplant. Thank you, not Kool-Aider. Oh my god! Are you eating the fucking, the Easter candies early?
I can never confirm these allegations.
Not Kool-Aider calling me an eggplant is probably the highlight of my night.
Yo, because you're a moulignon.
Because I'm a fucking eggplant. But half of my race, as far as, identification goes, kind of not white.
You're not Caucasian.
That's true.
But you have fair skin.
Munoxxus is Jamal Kinsberg. See the combo? Yeah, I'm part Jew. What's up?
He's 25% Jew.
25% by birth rate. I want to throw it too. You can just throw things at me and not expect me to want to throw them back.
You don't want them. You want abs.
No, I'm just going to throw them. I don't want to eat the food. If I could just, break a Cadbury egg against the wall and then yell at it and be like, "How dare you be so good!" I feel pretty good. Cadbury eggs are the greatest thing in the history of anything ever. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight somebody.
Mallow Mars are a good contender. Excuse me.
No, they're not. They're nothing compared to the Cadbury egg.
You serious?
The Cadbury egg is the perfect snack. It is everything you want. It's so good.
It's so good you wanted nothing of it.
I'm resisting my urges, son. This ain't about not wanting a Cadbury egg. I can eat a Cadbury egg consistently for the rest of my life. That's how good they are. But I have self-control. I'm not a big candy guy, to be honest. Hate sugar so much. John Woo. And not Kool-Aider. Haven't had a Cadbury egg in ages. And not Kool-Aider or rather frozen sweets. I hate sugar in general, but I like the Cadbury egg is the ultimate fucking candy snack.
Let it be known that John Woo, when he's at a cookout, he doesn't fall victim to the sweet potato pie. He doesn't fall victim.
AMVH at John Woo. That's just the abs talking.
Let it be known that John Woo doesn't fall victim of all of the pastries and sweets and way to get not only diabetes but nowabetes at a cookout.
You know what I love? The concept that like, oh, I'm turning down sweets and snacks. You know what I'm not turning down? Straight up liquor.
Abs.
I'm just saying. The abs don't like sweets, but the abs, you know what they do love? Booze.
You're not wrong.
At the same time, I'm the kind of motherfucker who counts his calories, measures his body fat, and runs like an hour on a regular basis. You can just not carb-free, not Kool-Aider.
Not Kool-Aider is spreading
Actually,
propaganda in
technically it is carb-free. It's just that alcohol has its own way of measuring calories in general. So, on a technicality, you're right. It's not carbs. But that's just me going into trainer talk. Alcohol is not calorie-free. This is also why I don't eat when I drink.
Says you.
I don't! What do you mean? Yeah, Kool-Aider saying, Kool-Aider is right. I love to hear it. What a piece of shit.
Hey, listen, not Kool-Aider is right. Munoxxus should eat a slice of pizza. What's his problem?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Sometime down the line, me and Kool-Aider are actually going to meet in person, and we're going to end up falling in love. And it's going to be beautiful. But for now, it's a love-hate relationship where stop trying to wrestle me, you piece of shit. I can't tell if the knife is on. Or we're going to be homies. It's going to be great. We're going to be the best of friends. And you're going to be like, wrestle me. And I'm like, nah, come on, bro. I don't want to wrestle you. And you're going to come to terms with it. And we're going to be hanging out and being chill.
And they're going to have a domestic partnership license so they can get $15,000 a year free in the state of, like, New Hampshire.
Haynes, why making it gay?
You mean, why is not Kool-Aider so insistent that you move out to New Hampshire?
No, me and not Kool-Aider are going to have a long-lasting bromance. It's just going to transcend time. This is going to be a monster of a thing. The silicone boy coming at you with a knife. Jesus Christ. Just because my ancestors have a fucking faith I can't stand or believe in doesn't mean that I'm part of them.
Munoxxus is now 25%.
Yeah. Please don't associate with them. Like, if there's anything, there's a lot of dumb bullshit I'm okay with in terms of what happens here. I don't condone religion in general. Please don't.
Do you realize you're just opening the doors for, like, hey, don't think about polar bears, and now everyone's thinking about
Here's
polar
the thing,
bears.
though. If it's ironically attaching me to religion, I will find it funny. If it's unironically attaching me to my old family's dumb religious shit, I'll feel very offended. But if you want to just fucking put me in, like, dumb fucking Jew curls with a hat and I'm fucking stomping around like a piece of shit who thinks that they don't know what the fuck's going on, great. I don't believe in any faith. I think anyone who believes in a thing outside of the fact that you're a fucking piece of sand on a sand planet, good luck.
That doesn't mean Munoxxus is endorsing Dune.
I'm just endorsing the fact that you don't understand the world around you. No one does, and all faiths are bullshit. So, ironically, making me the butt of a religious joke, I will take that shit in stride. I'm a huge fan. Like, taking me, making me the butt of a joke will never be a problem to me. And chat, you guys can fucking rock that as much as you want. Make me the butt of your jokes. I have such a good sense of humor. Do what you will.
And this
but
guy
never, ever seriously consider me religious, because God doesn't exist. The world is pointless.
According to him, not according to me. I'm just saying. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
You know Doomer memes where there's a person who's wearing all black and wearing a beanie and smoking a cigarette? It's like nothing makes sense. Yeah, kind of. That's the closest thing I have to faith. Is just that nothing
That's
matters.
on him. Alright, ladies and jerks.
So, if you want to do it ironically, please do.
Well, alright, Loxyface chimes in with monkeys on a rock flying through space and paying bills and suffering while we're here. That is what the monkeys are doing.
That's just that is a cause of our own decision.
Perhaps.
It doesn't matter that we're monkeys on a rock. I could go out tomorrow and just start strangling people. I could kill this man on live stream. You could do a thing and you couldn't stop me!
I'd have no qualms. I had a good run. I had a really good run, actually.
But yeah, monkeys floating on a rock in space. I don't even want to call us monkeys. We're far too beyond monkey.
I don't know. Slightly.
No, we're past monkey.
Alright.
I love the monkey meme, but like we're very past monkey, friend.
I would argue, well...
Would you ever consider a monkey an equal? Because I wouldn't.
No. They're much more better at like hand-to-hand CQC than we are.
I mean,
but like long-term planning, we're unbeatable. Are you kidding me?
I would laugh at monkeys.
Well,
I mean, let's be fair here. A monkey is nothing compared to a human slave.
look, ladies.
Hold on. Context aside, a monkey is essentially a pet.
Mm-hmm.
A human is a slave.
Okay, you're not wrong.
There's a reason. There's a difference.
Yes.
Monkeys are pets. Ha ha in a zoo. If you put a human in a cell and went, hey, dance around and act like a person, we would all go, why the fuck is that person in that cage doing a dance and eating nanners? But monkeys can be put in a cell and do a dance and eat nanners.
Okay, but oh, so does that mean that Munoxxus is angling to be the P.T. Barnum and Bailey of like the 21st century? And he's like, see the man who yells Voyager lyrics at people. See the man who remembers the memes of 2007.
I'm just saying, I don't think monkeys are
You
people.
rattle his cage, and he says the thing from the movie from the time that you remember.
I just don't.
It's Munoxxus. P.T. Barnum and Bailey electrifying elephants on real time. Watch him show the mediocre man who remembers the cultural reference of the thing he liked to watch back in the day.
I'm just saying, I don't think monkeys are people. They're fucking monkeys.
This guy.
They're people who would have been, except that people made skyscrapers and the internet and rocket ships.
Perhaps.
And monkeys throw poop at everyone.
I mean,
and
monkeys also like gang attack people and rip off faces and genitals on sight.
I just don't understand the common consensus for animals. I'm sorry.
So
we give a shit for fucking primitive creatures.
So not Kool-Aid.
The planet is dying. Save the squirrels.
Nanners. People turn tricks for nanners in some countries. Ooh, not Kool-Aiders. All like, I remember a time when like women would turn tricks for ice cubes in Cuba after the Soviet Union dissipated, and not Kool-Aid was making moves like no one else's business.
Can you imagine trying to genuinely justify the protection of species on Earth while the planet dies?
I can't.
But we're doing it now.
Well, in a roundabout, like, according to Munoxxus sort of way, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. The planet's not dying, right?
No, it is. It is.
Alright, and meanwhile, we're like, yo, don't fucking kill cows for food.
What always irked me is how there are people who look at the environment, or people who let's say they go to Iceland and then they see the Northern Lights and they're like, oh, I saw how the glaciers were willing away, and that's why I don't eat chorizo anymore. And like people who are vegan are really like traumatized to some sort of effect. I have thoughts on this. I was talking to you about this earlier, and I figured out a way to formalize my thoughts on this.
Are you going to
matter.
go into the orthorexia nervosa thing?
Oh no, I'm just going to talk.
Because I actually used that on somebody recently,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't know how to respond.
That's right, because it's true.
No, like I genuinely talked to someone who was a vegetarian.
Uh-huh. It's
And
orthorexia nervosa.
I explained orthorexia nervosa to them, and they had nothing.
Because it's true.
It was glorious. I didn't have to fight them. I didn't have to. It was just, you have a mental disorder, and they went, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, here, look it up." Go
Okay,
ahead.
ladies and jerks. All right, to build on what Munoxxus was saying, veganism is an attempt to substitute for virginity and reach a state of bodily innocence that the subject has lost, usually traumatically. The loss is in and it of itself traumatic. The empathy for the meat is a projection and anthropomorphization. The meat becomes a container and vessel for the subject's innocence. When she mourns the cruelty inflicted on the calf, she mourns herself. Why, oh why did I have to grow up? So 9 times out of 10, when you see Chomsky hunks, specifically women Chomsky hunks, because like men who are vegan, you could fold them in 3 and like stomp them through a mail slot. Like men who are vegan are some of the weakest, lily-livered, yellow-bellied living things on the planet. Like a wild boar has a greater chance of killing you than a vegan man. Like you need to get this through. Listen, vegan men are like deliberately playing life, the FPS MMORPG where PvP is on 24/7. Vegan men are like minus 40% to all stats because you're a fucking idiot, and like that's vegan men. All right.
Well, because veganism cannot sustain healthy lifestyles.
It's not right. Vegan men are just ladies that are watching, stay away from vegan men. And
Vegans can't have a healthy lifestyle short of supplements, and that's just a fact. They have to supplement in order to like maintain that lifestyle.
Vegetarians and vegans have to trick their bodies into thinking it's getting what it needs.
Vegetarians
so keep going.
Can really tread the line and be fine. But vegans, straight up vegans, I have yet to see a vegan who doesn't end up like hurting themselves.
Really?
It's rough. I like health wise. Veganism is just moral flexing to appeal to liberal arts chicks.
Kinda, sorta, you're not wrong, AVH.
Liberal arts chicks also succumb to neutrality.
So wait, hang on. Not Kool-Aider had chimed in earlier. My cousin works in a shrimp preserve, and they're kept on islands because they can't swim and murder the caretakers if they go after them. That's right, not Kool-Aider. And John Woo was all fucking pussy vegans. Oh my god, I hate vegans more than I hate hipsters. It's worse if they're both. Vegan hipsters, you're on notice. On site, John Woo is taking care of you, and there's nothing you can do about it between heaven and earth. And AFDH, to some degree, you have to take into consideration how many working class or poor people do you know are vegan? People who are vegan overwhelmingly tend to be people who could afford to subscribe to such a weird, insane, and bizarre point of view and perspective. But that is because it is an eating disorder. It is orthorexia nervosa. So
None.
it just, I have no other way.
I'm so like I don't know any vegan or vegetarian people. I'm just stuck with the spiritualists.
Oh, and just real quickly, John Woo chimes in with, I'm looking for any and all parts of vegans 1v1 in the streets for honor. Man, John Woo is just calling out people randomly. Like last week, he was in Cleveland, like, beating people into sleep, and not just for the sake of, like, putting a woman to sleep after, like, he rises from the cot and he just fucking pisses in the sink because he ain't got time to deal with the toilet because, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, John Woo had been, like, partying on the way here. But that's just the way he rolls. So he ends up, listen, John Woo's, every once in a while, like, a one-night stand, you pee in their sink, and, like, you're fucked the fuck up, and I'm not going to hold it against you. But I'm the heavyweight champion of peeing in people's sink, and I'm the world heavyweight champion of waving back at people who weren't even waving at me in the first place. And I'm the intergalactic world champion of beating Google direction time. It's like, oh, you're gonna get there in 22 minutes? I get there in fucking 17 minutes. Don't you fucking shred on me, alright?
Can we talk about something slightly off topic?
Of course.
Biden.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Maybe not cat friendly. That man not only fell down.
I'm gonna break the law. I'll be right back.
Not only stutter stepped. He stutter stepped after he faked an interview.
Oh wait, Dr. Haight is all happy birthday.
Hey!
Oh shit!
Happy birthday, me.
Gracias por tu consideración, Dr. Haight. Man, good looks, dude. Abe, the age is all none. John Woo shirts optional. El Santo has entered the stream. You have no idea, my dude.
I would like to know, has anybody in chat had a moment recently because of the whole, like, obviously, how you doing, Dr. Haight? Things have been very fucking weird in general moving forward.
Not bad, Dr. Haight. How you holding up, homie?
Does anybody feel like Biden fucking down the steps? And that was followed by the weird
green screen.
The weird green screen microphones. Like, feel free to chime in. It feels like there's a lot of weird shit happening in the Biden camp.
Oh, I mean, I think a part of it has to do with, like, I think it was you who mentioned this, where, like, the Sleepy Joe meme has sort of glossed over any meaningful criticism because, like, anyone who okay. It is necessary for him to be a public spectacle in the way that, remember in the 2000s when people who were like, I'm smarter than George W. Bush, the herpa-derpa-doo. Yeah. So, like, now they're all pointing and laughing at Joe Biden. Like,
the president is a hologram.
AMVH saying what we're thinking. Dr. Haight is all, snow is melting, winter is over. Well, Dr. Haight, we here at 718 TV, broadcasting from twitch.tv/Munoxxus. Hey.
Wait, Dr. Haight, where do you...
Ladies and jerks, alright? If you're watching, follow twitch.tv/Munoxxus.
Dr. Haight, where do you hail from? Where do you have snow still?
I'd like to know. What if he's in, like, Alaska, Russia, Montana,
North
Dakota?
Tonight I got confirmation that we have Indonesia in the chat.
Oh, shit, Indonesia. What's up? Yo, I'm curious what Indonesia thinks about people going to Bali for debauchery all around the fucking world. What is up with Bali? And what is up with, like, Western, piggish, disgusting women going to Bali so they could do what they don't want to get shamed with? So, that must fucking suck, dude. I mean, like, I'm just saying, man. Like, I know there's more to Indonesia than Bali. And, like, Indonesia's in Southeast Asia. It's got its own particular history and X,
in the
Y, and Z.
Montreal area.
However, it's not just...
Weed Siggy!
It's not... You see, not Kool-Aid or, like, clockwork.
But Montreal area. Wait, so that's... I feel like we have a pretty consistent Montreal and general Canadian...
I think Zombie is from Montreal.
We have a few Montreal, like...
So, hey, Dr. Haight, do you speak French? Parlez-vous français? Let us know. big fan of the smoked meat. And Loxy Face is all, I'm over in Western Canada. Loxy Face is over in the frozen barrens, the tundras of Canada.
This tastes like lighter fluid. What's happening here?
Hey, that's on you, alright?
No, this fucking lighter is what I'm talking about. I can taste it.
Oui, monsieur. Alright. Oh, great. This guy speaks the fucking Han wee wee language. Alright. So, honestly, Dr. Hate, I've always wondered if there would ever be, like, an alliance between Texas, that secedes from these United States, and Montreal, that secedes from Canada.
To be fair,
so, like,
I always love to go to Canada.
The Texas-Montreal connection, I've always wondered if it was like Canadian and American liberty uniting as one. I've always wondered if that would happen, at the very least in my lifetime.
I'm kind of a big fan of the idea that if we make friends in Canada, we can go there and have a genuinely good experience.
Oh,
because you had that one time where you went.
Oh yeah,
it was a fucking shit show.
Oh listen. Okay, listen. Long story short, one time I went to Canada and it was a shit show. But one time I went to Canada and it was over in Montreal and it was actually really nice. And in all due respect, Dr. Hate, I am offended how fucking nice and beautiful and clean Montreal is.
Man, I'm still pissed we didn't help during the independence.
Life goes on. But listen, maybe I'm biased because I'm very partial to the cold weather. All right. However, I daydream about being in a cabin somewhere in a lake by Iceland. But if I can't get it, Montreal looks pretty nice when it's cold. I mean, you might not appreciate that, but Munoxxus and I are from Queens.
I fucking hate the cold, though.
But we have really weird, vague memories of hey, remember when we had 4 seasons?
We have a long text from A of the H on Bali.
All right. So, well, you're closer. You read it.
All right, A of the H. On Bali, white girls drive the tourism economy to sustain the Hindu lifestyle on Bali. The yoga pants try to coexist with Hindu temples. White girls get banned frequently from temples and religious events because they treat the temples and stuff as a nice Instagram backdrop.
You see? Like fucking reporting in live from the scene. A of the H, thank you. Reporting live on the scene. Man.
I have to deal with people in my my waking life, which I think is the best term, of motherfuckers who think they have some kind of spiritual awakening, and they fucking don't. they fucking don't. I don't know how to explain it. Just like motherfuckers who are living the best life in New York, who think they're fucking special. Who think that they matter at all? It's gross.
Now, Kool-Aider wants to know what kind of people. And Dr.
The kind of people who I'm constantly subjecting myself to.
That sounds like a you problem, all right, dude, is all I'm saying.
Do you know how hard it is to not be involved with just them?
Dr. Hate chimes in with, yeah, but winter makes everything way more expensive, and it's a hassle, really, if you live in Montreal, because parking disappear. All right, fair enough. Although, however, A of the H, for real, it is like Bali ends up overshadowing the rest of the country because Indonesia, because here's the thing, for example, Indonesia is predominantly Muslim, but Bali is not predominantly Muslim, and it's kind of strange how, the island off the coast of a predominantly Muslim country is where, gross people from the West show up to do the things they don't want following them back. It's kind of like how, the rowdiest plane ride is to Las Vegas, but the plane ride from Las Vegas is the quietest. I've always wondered if it was like that.
Oh, that's true. Kool-Aider with what kind of people. One of the dudes I went to high school with lives in the East Village, and he acts like he lived there his whole life when he grew up in the suburb of Allentown. I don't know what to say to that, to be honest.
Wow. Like, not Kool-Aid or chiming in, and people who are like, yeah, I'm from here. Even people who are from here take the extra step to claim that they're
Son,
from here.
if you're from here, genuinely from here, you fucking hate being from here.
You're not wrong.
I think that's the closest I've got. Like, I don't know anybody who was born and raised in New York that doesn't want to get the fuck out. And the people who don't want to get the fuck out are still playing into the whole, like, New York lifestyle game. And it's just a matter of time until it breaks them.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth...
Or you make it. And you know what? If you make it New York, you make it, right? That's the whole fucking idea.
Right. However, like...
But I have known so many people who are broken, disheveled messes of themselves trying to fucking make it here.
However, I would like to point out that if I were to use my Hearthstone, like, the only place it would come back to would be here. Like, I don't know any better. And, like, being born and raised here in New York City, it kind of spoils you. Like, you go to other cities, you go to fucking Boston, and they don't have fucking, like, 24-hour public transportation, and you make fun of them. And then you make popcorn, and then, like, Monday to Friday, you're watching people run before midnight to get the very last train to get out of the station. And on Saturday and Sunday, it's at 1 in the morning. And you make popcorn, and you watch people do the 100-meter dash, and there's nothing in the world like it, and you're fucking spoiled. And then you walk around Boston, and you're like, what do you mean you ain't got any fucking calzones? And it's kind of crazy, because you take things like that for granted, all right?
Sure.
However, Twitch chat chimes in, as it should, so I don't want to let anyone left out. So, Dr. Hadazol, oh yeah, harsh weather saved us from immigration and tourism, saved. Not cool later goes, said Frank Sinatra. You're not wrong, buddy. A of the H's follow-up. We have lots of religious bubbles across the country, which are a bit like parallel worlds. I would like to know more, A of the H. Is it like if you're traveling through Indonesia, like is the capital Muslim, and then you drive south, it's Catholic, and then if you drive like west, it's Buddhist, and then if you keep driving west, they're like Jains, and then you keep, like, I am curious. I would like to know, because you see, I am an uncultured American slob, and I don't know shit about shit in terms of, like, Indonesia in the first place, alright? So you're just gonna have to meet me halfway, alright?
I can't tell if they can hear me from this.
You're gonna have to let us know if you could hear Munoxxus speak through the mask.
Can you hear me?
Can you? Let us know. Would it be more comfortable if you took...
Thanks, guys.
Would it be more comfortable if you just wore one mask instead of two?
Oh, I mean, it's fine right now.
This guy. He's double masking, and not for the reasons Anthony Fauci wanted him to double mask for.
I wanted to wear this mask as part of the stream in general.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Someone auto-mod caught you because he said Manibba, and unfortunately, like, it's not up to us, it's up to who?
No, it's up
Whisper the Great?
It is up to me. It's not up to Whisper, it's up to me. Whisper's not here right now.
Who chimed in with Nibba?
Hold on, I got you. I got you, son!
Everybody calm your tits, alright?
I'm gonna allow that shit. If I can properly get this mouse.
So all I'm saying is that, like, I could clear out a level of Dungeons and Dreadmore in under an hour.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I could defeat a level of Dungeons and Dreadmore under an hour. You know that I could do it. I know that I could do it.
No, you can't.
Convince this miserable cocksucker that I could do it, alright?
He can't do it. Stop fucking playing into it.
Okay, what if I can and I do? What then?
You physically can't!
Try me.
No, it's not a... Hey, what's up, Dugan?
John Woo and Loxy Face typed 1, so they believe that I could do it.
Son, you didn't...
What's good, Duganesh?
You didn't get past a floor until multiple streams.
Okay, 1 hour.
I can compile multiple end streams into a video that would be multiple hours long
Okay.
to get out of the first floor.
Okay. So I have a request. All right. All right. Now, that's right. Duganash tweeted Munoxxus on the 20th, wishing him a happy birthday. Good looks, Duganash. I appreciate that. So listen, Munoxxus the doubter. You see that? Not Kool-Aid knows what the deal is.
You're just playing up the fucking, idea of going into it.
Haynes plays. Come on, John Woo. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So listen, ladies and jerks, I could clear out. How about this? All right, Munoxxus. Put on your phone 1 hour a timer. All right, and no. How about this?
No.
All right, if I can't beat level 3 in an hour or less. No more Dungeons of Dreadmore for the history of anything ever, okay? 1 hour, level 3, Dungeons of Dreadmore. If I can't clear it, no more Dungeons of Dreadmore ever. Ever. Let me know, chat, because I can do it. And you know that I can do it.
If you want to play that game, fine. You have to clear the floor, though.
Okay.
You have to clear an entire floor. In an hour.
We can do this.
There's no way you can.
Chat, are you with me? We can do this.
It's physically impossible.
I can do this. You know I can do this.
No, you can't.
Set the timer for an hour.
In fact, I'm on your side on this one. No, you can't. Why are you doing this?
1 hour, level 3. Come on, Munoxxus.
You can't.
Yes, I can. If I fail, no more Dungeons of Dreadmore. If I win, more Dungeons of Dreadmore. All right.
But you have to clear the floor.
Duganash, I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. Oh, I'll clear the floor. I could clear the floor by 3 p.m. Are you kidding me?
But you have to clear the floor and then move on.
Yo. I just have to clear that floor in an hour or less.
Yeah.
Yep. I could do that.
Okay. All right, and then that's it. No more.
If I don't win, no more Dungeons of Dreadmore. And if I win, there's more, but not tonight. Later. All right.
This is now I ate pizza.
This is Noah. Oh. Well, I had eaten pizza too earlier, so much obliged. You and I could put our feet up on the Calda table earlier, all right?
I can't imagine how, but sure. We'll set this up.
You see, you have to use... Listen, the internet is a two-way street, all right? I could win this, and you know that I could win this. And you must bully Munoxxus not only into letting me win this, but why he won't wrestle not Kool-Aider, all right?
All right.
Not Kool-Aider wants to wrestle him, and Munoxxus keeps saying no. Ask Munoxxus why. Even though why is a crooked letter and there is no straight answer, all right?
Just tell them we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, all right? We're troubleshooting before the 1 hour run. Thank you for broadcasting in, all right? Like, you know that I could do this. I know that I could do this. Munoxxus is betting against me missing a room on the 3rd floor. So let's do this, all right?
Why is this not working, though? Yeah, get the fuck rid of this. Monitor capture, I guess.
Monitor capture looks like the cardboard.
Well, that's, yeah, because we haven't actually set the game up.
So, okay, Twitch chat, what can you see?
What would be that?
We could quit the game and put it windowed. That'll make things easier. Watch.
Hold on.
First, let's quit the game. All right.
No, I mean, I'm just trying to see if
we can make it windowed. Oh, you're trying to get this full screen here and part screened over there?
No, I'm trying to actually just capture the game.
Hey, Twitch chat, can you even hear us?
I think I can hear us, yeah.
Let us know. Well, I'd like to know. I'd like confirmation. Is that so bad? Alright, thanks, Not Cool Later. Yo, good looks, A of the H. I can't read what Duke and Nash has said because Munoxxus is currently tinkering with the battle station. So please excuse me. Duke and Nash, it's nothing personal. Dr. Hate, good looks, I appreciate it, alright?
For some reason, it doesn't want to capture this game.
Okay.
Hold on, scoot over. Okay.
Alright. I'm scooting over, ladies and gentlemen. Do you hear that?
Because OBS updated earlier today, and now it doesn't want to play ball with Dungeons of Dreadmore, apparently.
These are all excuses from Munoxxus, LLC.
I honestly don't know why it doesn't want to play ball with Dungeons of Dreadmore. I don't know. So we're just gonna avoid, and we're gonna go with monitor capture.
Alright, we good?
Maybe. Relax, you.
Come on. I've got you caught in. Alright. No, that's too grand. That would be terrible. So 1 hour, right? 1 hour? You didn't see nothing, alright?
I honestly don't know why the monitor capture is not working. Bang. There we go.
Alright, so John Woo chimes in with, in less than an hour, Haynes will beat the end of the level from Dungeons of Dreadmore, and you will be launching the largest video game battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have... Oh, you blocked it out, dude. I was reading what John Woo was saying.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, son. Alright, so... Go back one moment, please.
No!
Yo, John Woo, it's nothing personal. I tried to read that. Munoxxus is like, nah. Alright. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Any of the H's, will someone red pill me on Dungeons of Dreadmore, please? And John Woo knows what the fuck just happened. So come on, full capture, 1 hour. You gotta make it on the clock. You better fucking gorilla video the clock on your phone while you do this.
Okay.
Alright?
I think I have this under control.
Alright. Are we good?
I hope so.
Man, I could only fucking pray.
I think that works.
Alright, so let me take...
So, we have chat, correct?
Yes.
We have game. You can do game things.
On here. Good, okay. So...
And audio sounds fun.
Vámonos, muchachos. Alright, 1 hour. We got this? Yes, we do.
And the camera.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna move. I will only move as soon as the clock is on. You have to get your phone.
All right. I don't worry about my fucking phone. All right, don't worry about me.
You have your phone.
I have my phone.
Okay, so don't worry, John Woo. We're gonna get okay. Damn it, like not Cool-Aiders. I'll keep time. Unbiased source. Not Cool-Aider. Thank you for your service, but in the meantime, we're gonna be leaving it to the professional of Munoxxus. All right. So, John Wools will start at 319. We could have started at 316, but no, don't worry. We're going to keep it real this time. And Dugan answers, oh, I ain't doing shit. Don't worry, Dugan. We got you covered. Yo, you just have to keep it real at home base, all right?
It's time to hang out for an hour.
All right, 1 hour? So you tell me when we're ready.
3, 2, 1, have fun.
All right. So luckily, the gear that I had picked up had allowed me to just effortlessly throw hands and boomerangs at people. It's not just softballs. Don't let Munoxxus trick you into thinking that it's only softballs, even though softball... Oh shit, there are traps. We could risk it. You see that? Because we can and we will, alright? So we've got 1 hour on this godforsaken fucking level. So luckily, this ends here, and I can continue resuming walking this way. So we're gonna... Yeah, we could softball the fucking Jinn. I don't want to touch a Jinn, because if they get close enough, they could corrupt your gear. And, we're way past the need to show you the gear that I'm wearing. But right now, we just have to keep trucking forward, because I have to beat this thing in under an hour. Alright, so, yes, talk all of the shit you want about softballs, but they are the lowest level get rid of problem halfway across the screen item that you can get in this game. Now, we're just picking up things to sell at a later point in time. Don't mind me. That's garbage. I don't need it. Don't need that either. Brass we can use later. Let's keep going. Alright, so, come at me, bro. You've got an arrow? What does that do for you? Nothing. That's what it does for you. Okay, so we'll just take this because reasons. So now we have extra ice damage. You see, ladies and jerks, if I had gone over here, it would have been the fire equivalent of whatever the fuck I have now. So right here, +2 ice damage, +6 ice resistance. Alright, so now let's pick up some softballs that didn't connect. Sell that poncho. Sell that shit too. Hell, that's health. We might even use that later when we get into a fucking zoo and we're about to die. Alright? So, first of all, we have to find people to just fucking throw hands with, alright? And, yes, we can take this. Now. Oh, yes, you can. Just deal with it. Now eat some cheese like the fucking hero that you are. You see that? So now we're just going to eat the cheese. So this is a studded leather coat. What armor do we have now? We have a fine aluminum cuirass. 12 block, 3 armor. This has 5 block, 3 armor. Let's see what we have here. Alright. No, I have to beat this under an hour. Alright. No, we cannot.
That's right, because if he doesn't beat it under an hour...
No more Dungeons of Dreadmore. Alright.
Ever again.
Alright. Alright, I see you too, Munoxxus.
What do you mean?
Way too excited to see no more Dungeons of Dreadmore. Alright.
Oh no, I love Dungeons of Dreadmore. I just think that egotistically you have signed a death waiver.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Like, it will all fulfill itself soon.
Sure.
So, how much time do I have on the clock?
Who cares?
Okay.
No, go ahead. Who cares?
Fine. Okay, so if that's the case, let me get rid of you. Now wait, I have to go up. Right. Goodbye, all of you. No, wait. We have to do what's right. We have to leave Krog behind for now. We don't need you. We must first explore these rooms. Oh, loading time. I hope it's a zoo. Give me a zoo. Come on, give me a fucking zoo. Okay, go away. Okay. You're not even going to give me the time I have left on the clock?
No, why would I? That makes no sense. The whole challenge here is for me to, like, make it difficult. I know you physically can. But can you?
Oh, now he's... This fucking guy.
You get distracted easily.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. So we're just gonna eat this and continue. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, first we're gonna use these, and then we're gonna sell those, and then we're going to use some boomerangs, and then we're gonna use some hold on, we have to use what we have first before we get to the fucking softballs. All right, just hang on. And now we get to the softballs.
I'm actually just moving the camera. So
okay, so now we have to 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do. Okay, so now we must oh, we're not even wearing a necklace? Now we have this. Okay, so now we continue with the softballs as usual. All right. We kick you, and then we super kick you, and then we kick you too. And then we kick you too. And we're just going to be doing a lot of kicking right now, if you don't mind. Potion of Midas. Potion of Radius. Okay, so pause. Kick you, and then just continue kicking everyone. All right. I'll leave you to counterattack. Okay, so you're not... No counterattack. That's fine. And... Okay, so we're going to have to take care of you first. Yes, block and dodge. Thank you. I don't want to deal with the fucking Jin bullshit. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so now... Alright, just safely pelt all of these jerk-asses with softballs. I will pick that up, and I will continue throwing softballs. I'll kick you, though. Let's see. Okay, now let us... Okay. And then we fill you up there. And we still haven't... just what? How much time? 50 minutes?
You have plenty of time.
Says you.
I have nothing to lose here.
There you go. All right, one more, and then up yours, and then we go after you. There you go. And then 1, 2, 3. Yes, why not? Up yours. Alright, so unfortunately I can't read chat because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. So please don't feel neglected. This is nothing personal. I just have to beat up on this fucking level, alright?
Don't worry, chat's not chiming in too hard.
All right,
Wait a
so
minute. There you go. Play game. John Woo.
all right, John Woo, you got this.
You point to prove. Get through this whole floor in an hour. Prove me wrong.
All right. That's right. Through all across your nonsense. Good night, Jin. All right, we'll kick you too. All right, fine. Fucking. Well, you think you're special? Fucking radish that did damage to me? No, you're gonna get kicked too. Good night. All right, so I can't hear the game anymore. I don't know what that means, Munoxxus.
I lowered it.
Okay. I was just just a little. Oh fuck! A mustache spirit. Get away from me. Okay. Okay. Come on, softballs. Don't help me now. Fuck. All right. There you go. The block and dodge machine. You ain't got nothing on me. In fact, get the fuck out of here. And then we will eat you for now. And we get over here. And then we resume this nonsense. Don't worry. Okay. So we eat you. And, ah, shit. Yes. There you go. Alright, then just come into... There you go, come into vision. Shit. Do we have anything that's area of effect? No, we don't. Shit. Alright, fine. Come on, boys, we're going in. How does the camera look, Munoxxus?
Fine.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, now...
I mean, as good as this camera gets.
And now that we've established something that resembles a perimeter, we can let the softballs do its job. All right. And let's see if this does us any good. No, it doesn't. Fuck you. We'll sell you, alright? So now we continue our journey into this shit. Alright. Let's just fucking dump this. I don't need this. Alright. Now, as per John Woo, I gotta play game. Alright. And I can't miss a room, right?
Yeah, you can't not clear a room. As per John Woo, listen, Munoxxus, when you're not too busy slaying all the poon on the eastern part of the United States, man, add me on blank. Now let's play some HOTS. Yo, I'll play some fucking, some HOTS. I'm at EX Munoxxus on Blizzard's account bullshit.
You heard that, ladies and jerks? EX Munoxxus. Alright? Find him on Blizzard. Challenge him to a duel. Fight him. Feel like a big man.
But yeah, just at me on, like, Twitter or some shit, and we'll settle it up.
Get the fuck out of here. I gotta avoid you. We could do that later. Oh, excuse me. Alright. We'll leave you there. I don't have to bother about you for now. Alright. So. Fuck, there's graffiti. Now, hang on. Alright. Are we missing a room? So far we are not. Now let's sell the shit we don't need. No, we already did that. Let's keep going. Okay. Why not? Wait, no, we don't need. There we go. Okay. Really? Nada? Oh, come on. There you go. You stunod. Alright. And then we kick you over there. And then we get out of here. Now, what can you give me for this lever? Ooh, really? Okay, fine. And we might even fight a boss right now. So, we have to prepare thusly. There we go. That's right. Softball. 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 Eat shit. Softball. Go away. Fine, I'll click you too. What you got? What you got? Nothing. There you go. Alright, so what do we get? Oh, a sword. We don't need a sword. We don't use swords. We kick. Alright. Pick up the bullet belt. And we're back. Alright, ladies and jerks. And we can't miss a room. So, have we missed a room up until this point? No, we're just fucking going from top down. Alright, let's do this. Alright, ladies and jerks. Are you with me? Alright. Softball. Softball. There you go. You see? And we had other things, but just look at how good that softball is. Yes, we're gonna... There you go. We're gonna drink from all the fountains. We already deal with the zoo. I have nothing to fear from you jerk asses. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Fuck that trap. And fuck this guy too. We're gonna keep going. That's right. And we have the, Oh, up yours, tree. You think you're fucking special? I'll fight you later. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking whirlwind bullshit. You unimpressive, deliberate, good-for-nothing jerk. Alright. Alright. So... Now, hang on. First, let us remedy this, and then we have to kick him. Oh, no! Alright, so no more Dungeons of Dreadmore, ladies and gentlemen. By fighting the invisible foe, we have vanquished the need to play Dungeons of Dreadmore on this channel anymore.
To be fair,
right?
You can start a new file, but the point was you could not clear a floor
in under an hour. All right, deal. This is what is this, hubris? What is this? An Aesop's fable? You let us know. However, this has now been laid to rest. For now.
I was right!
Munoxxus was right. They will be writing on walls. Alright?
Getting killed in a dungeon? That's pretty fucking normal nowadays.
Well, the dungeon is a metaphor. He danced like an ear.
Alright!
No regrets.
Yeah, none at all. Well,
ladies and jerks, thanks for chiming in. It was a lot of fun.
I was right.
So now that it is over, you're gonna have to deal with him playing Loop Hero. All right.
Oh no, I'm playing a farm simulator. Moving forward.
Really?
Yeah, just a farm simulator.
All right. What kind of farm simulator are we talking about?
The new Harvest Moon.
Can you show us?
No,
Why not?
because I'm doing that tomorrow.
Okay. So that's gonna be tomorrow. All right, ladies and jerks. You follow in from Munoxxus playing this nonsense.
Tomorrow, me planting cabbages. I think carrots.
I had only used up 18 minutes. I feel fucking terrible. I rushed it. I was fighting an invisible foe.
You couldn't even make it to the halfway mark.
It was only 18 minutes.
You died halfway through! Actually, a third of the way through.
If that, you're not wrong.
Good night, everybody!
Good night, ladies and jerks.
Click that end button.
All right.